or issue executive instrument. Now, normally, no, I'm penny issue executive instrument. I am minister being an issue when the game.
And I'm saying, 10,000 last 4 years. You bought 10,000 Nasa Trani say. Domi Kwabenya politics no one tells you uni. Ya mami sala Joseph and you okay. And ya mami sala Joseph 17 and Crawford 10. Every delegates in United States to Obama and Crawford 10. We no bet me no my juma. And I okay. Now, last 4 years, you know. Bibia kwa wiye no na okwe en 10 no awini ama me sala Joseph wanya ba kokra na no na ya toa so ya starting free coordinators na 18 coordinators na ye beto ye so aba ya kwa wiye no na ye me sala Joseph team omonya 2 ama okwe team anya 16 hono kire bibi ba ampusu yen enne ye beto constituency officers so aba. Now the woman is said 10,000 na above 4 years ago no and they are repeating as a bono 10,000 ni biam na me kura na come Israel people penifo say appointment you know e be a youth organizer na appointing ni deputy ni ade no pa me to ni nyina so aba say no be kan we be 17 say 217 so ni nyina so e be bon 17-0 because 10,000 no last year 10 yen ko ade o me to 17 no so aba ni mom 17-0. Esinso so was one in ya mami sala Joseph on trouble chiro ye hia no Ghana biem because do me kwa benya ya yinama ana MPP mu nso no mram ye pass yi levy o se wo ma ya pass ye na yi levy ya adwuma enti Joseph sabi o ne so fa so ni wo ma sabi do me kwa benya biem ko no ha resource wa asase e ba na se wonim no to politics no wa anwane dia ene na ne boarding
message ben na de be ma osun kokoko ma wonoma elusu ye omo ewini ye enyina
minia me eni pa me giremu a mare first one ana me ka kire mo say me Maria mare wa me say Maria mare same way me say eni pa ta machi no me nim de antia omo kire me say menwe because I know beyond the bet me have forms. Now I have forms. Open have forms. Now I get you say, "Eh bia, we are wine and now we are wine." The get you say, Maria.
Okay, Bibi say, what meba? Okay, Bibi say, majority of the Ashanti caucus no so support Dr. Bawumia bed and ebi no wine.
I do do. Oh, at the appropriate time,
oh, Baba could be be my hair.
Ah, the Yemen America. Ubian, you will send me your spokesperson. Okay. And the crowd making a character of my derivation of the 43 as taken Ashanti and the majority of them are approved by me.
And no, by percentage. Obetren say Obekan say anado mododo be ye say na approve Dr. Bawumia.
One more minimum the one more approve ma. People I had the boy a punch. Edi 2 years na more no. As at today, make me a cash you grab about 65%.
So what you saying?
55.
55.
6.
Hey, 65.
Yes. As at today,
65% of a year Ashanti caucus of MPP MPs. I believe said Dr. Bawumia ebedi MPP name.
Yes.
It's a caption we made the year Juma. Let us I'm right.
As at today, there are a lot of them are one more popular.
Say anamontuo ben na watu a ebetimi ama wudin abana Saturday watu aba.
Tu ya se me pai foro. And me ka che pai foro. So mu jabra medical kunkuma mo and sana pai fo na o mu tre so wono makunkuma because me pesa me to aba. Me boje go am so na mo me ba hono no because so mu jabra mo mu nyoma je se me bodu ya nya adwuma. Na me dua na me bodo. Ipa bia ne se wo ma wasesa aba no. Dua ni nya na so ya be ma wanyi ni be ma so wi atu. Bo so no so entu so ya ba Faustina, oh sorry, sorry. Me quite sorry, but me nya biduma.
Na Faustina, abato kakra yi na obekunkum mpanyufo wo ho ya den.
Me do party no. I love my party. Me do be party. Akonya me tra so eya mo kokora no. Ma tra so MPP. Be se me get ya no. Cause me do me party na me be se me dia ma. Me set the record wa say. Ni ma fi MPP party. Sabe ka sai na man kasa ya facha me na ya bufuo. Wate?
Okay, eto Faustina duabo no obe withdraw na say and they still say one two abebo.
Me having why am ma. Me papa he was having. Who play bad and me play bad. Who play bonia, me so me play bonne.
Small ya, monhwe you, ye politicians there, ye they are no ye there. Honestly, and tokwa esi wo Ghana nyina na amansani nyina nye obi ana de bawo. Enema mienu, ohia any politicians. Asemba ko obeka wo tekrema so no, chense kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Muhu yesi ye wono wani eji echinji ayen ko ntokwa o. Ye wi aye frustral ko numti nam ne ye wi. Mu ana moto. Me catch them on Okwari. There are people here. Enne omu humia, omu si omu tiase. Osafu mafu o himfa, enye MPP. Ni nua AGYEMAN o NDC. Shelia Ite o NDC no minister. Ni nua Penny Professor Ite o MPP. NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti o NDC. Ne papa waka baby Peter Lajeti o MPP. Samuel Jinapo o himfa o MPP. Ni nua Penny John Jinapo o NDC. Mi amigina hai mi o MPP. Mi nua Penny Kamara o NDC. Ye fie ye dakom. Mona mbe dakom. Me matina me gina o me kachira mo anoko me hu opposition da o me party dia wa opposition ba me nkasa me nko opposition. Look o mu na ti hono look me hu opposition da me party MPP akọ opposition ba me dia me nko opposition because NDC wo power me didi Kamara me ko no ho ma me score be ma me enne me wo party me wo power bibi hia na obe frɛ me ye kasa da na ma hu opposition no enti mondwin my party and my that's the only thing.
I promise to be faithful and loyal to God and my mother. I pledge myself to the service of the Lord with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in my esteem a heritage won for us through the blood and soil of our fathers. And I pledge myself in order to uphold and defend the whole name of God. So ASEM,
Jamagana Fonina Akwaba and Nanopay Edeba Asemi di Council will need 100.9. Yet the Asemi di can yet the Bro Mimi de Bia, Nada Fitiamun Como, so Nanaya Konedu, my maybe a Marcosia Sapon, and no, I'm a pound for 1 month and I na Yashe Asemi di Cana say, and Lucian Pemo Pepe Peneche say, the Aisha so na and Rama e Coso Kama, and Nanopay Matana say, issues are who do be bring be discuss say. MPP internal election said ya enwameko yeba be di ho komo Greater Accra region a youth organizer all Moses abo ene o mi program so mene no eba be kasa saran so na NDC internal elections eba ne sen na NDC internal elections si ekokoba se eye amasaman yesi fake ID cards bi apiem wo hoi mene amasaman chairman enra ye friend Ghana muntie so kwesi aboaje ne kasan ano chirichiri mu yedi general mosquito esu di nkomo neti eba ne sen ene ekoba ne sa na beba ba be kire wo no ama mienu bi me ba ba be kire wo eno ama mienu wo a wo ye ordinary Ghanaian be de da bia me kasa se me kasa I always want to target the ordinary Ghanaians ye no ma me ka ho bi a ye passport se wukuta Ghanaian passport a ordinary na egum enye service passport enye diplomatic passport ordinary and egum it tells you say we have the ordinary Ghanaians woman na me no woman kasa woman na me target it we your ordinary Ghanaian which we this your ordinary Ghanaian na obetime tie me etie me yie pa wa won your ordinary Ghanaian so me nka say me tie me na yemfa ban free dia me ba be ye analysis na me ba be ye ne mu ye won sama ye ba be boroso ne anopei e wa asemi di kaso eno akire ne nso no ye betwe ye wo issues baby a bebri a trendy eye na watwe mu emu ba ko eye enkranza dia akoso ewo ho na dia akoso enkranza policefo ene indigents eye omemufo a womo eye enkranza basabasa ye ekoso sese wunim se eye Albert de ne ka ho a ne a yetete ne kra ne se ebra posifo ne omamufo ne de bom no etuo keka nipa bi enipa be yenum ba kwhwere ne nkwa wo enan ne kai ne nso no ebi womo etwiti no mo discharge womo ba ko na critical condition nenso na yetete mpo se wafrim se ye no kra na ye no kra ne de we are yet to validate ete ni ekoso wo ho na otwi atwende pa si aye nyina no anope ye ba betena se ye ba betuato ho adwen intellectual discussions abanyo seminar ye no intellectual discussions de bia said America no ye tena se na nsem no nye de eboman na mum de ye de chechero man no eno ena ye ka ye de egu apono so eti ye behwe ye be ye ho analysis saranso ena na watwe wani tua Achimota forest Achimota forest a ne fa bi ti asem ni yio ne fa bi ho akwako hia se ye de bema eye de woma na eye sa asase ne ye omode ya the peripheral ano no a esse se yɛde saa portion de ma wɔn adeɛ wɔ hyɛ aseɛ ɔmanpɛn dada kofo apɛn so Professor Mills apɛn so the late JDM apɛn so Nana do Dankwa Kufuado na apɛn so ahyɛ aseɛ but yɛkɔ abakɔsɛm nipa adeɛ a ɛyɛ over 100 years asɛm ɛne yɛkɛn eti sɛbi kura yɛkɛn a yɛburuburu so yi wɔn pɔtee a ɛsan hyehyɛ no wɔn ne ɛyɛ saa bere Gold Coast aban ɛyɛ no saa for the kura ne name nyɛ sure sɛ ebi kura te ase because ɛyɛ 101 years ago 101 years ago ɛna saa hyehyɛ ne nyina kɔba ɛnu ti na nipa wowɔ hɔ a wei na ɛka biribi kyerɛ wowɔ hɔ na sɛ woyɛ ntotue bi a ayɛ adwen nkyirima ho mɛnyɛ ntotue a daakye de ɔhaw wɔde bɛbere nkyirima mɛnyɛ ntotue ɛmfa nhyehyɛ bi ngu apono so a ɛde ɔhaw ɛde bɛbere nkyirima eti yɛkan saa afuo yi ɛnyɛ so sɛ bi kura te ase eso ɛno na ɛho akɔba asɛm a yɛgu so a yɛka ho asɛm yi ɛnɛ yɛnom yɛ generation ne yɛba bɛto so a yɛgu so a yɛboroboro so eti emu nsɛm sɛdeɛ na ɛteɛ ɛnɛ yɛba ba bɛtena se yɛba bɛdi ho kɔmɔ na yɛfiri hɔ nso a w'ani tua ɛyɛ PPA boss former PPA boss yɛwura ABA agye ne nsɛm a ɛkɔkɔbaayɛ Manasseh Azure ehwehwɛmu ɔkɔkɔ yɛde fa ne ho ɛnam so ma ɔmampanyin refer to ɛyɛ Shraj for report ɔmde baayɛ mu nsɛm a ɛkɔpieyɛ ɛnam so bɛkɔkɔpie special prosecutor anim saa bɛ ne yɛwura matena bi di na ɛwɔ hɔ a ne yɛwura ɛyɛ kisi agyaben ɛba bi di nadeɛ a ne ni ayate ne sɛ 17 solid charges ɛna ɛyɛ special prosecutor ɔde abɔ ɛyɛ yɛwura ABA agye ɛnkane na ɔyɛ CEO ɛde ma ɛyɛ Public Procurement Authority PPA sande etwa de tia ɛde frɛ no eti ɛno so yɛbɛhwɛ the fight against corruption sɛ ɛno nso ɛyɛ ade a are we making a headway ɛyɛ papa yi nsɛm yi a ababa bɛto dwa yi emu baako epie ne sɛ papa yi na count sika ne egum bɛyɛ 41 million Ghana cedis yɛade a special prosecutor de ne nsa to so the accounts were frozen but the ayate ne sɛ some of them say ɛkwan bi bɛbɛda baby special prosecutor na ka sɛ ebra ne yɛwura Martin Alamisi Amidu na ɔwɔ hɔ no nsɛm bi epiepie yɛ ma no resign yɛ ama na ntimi anhyɛ da nto asɛm ne so yie no there was a window mpoma bi ba bɛda baby eti ɛma yɛwura nso faa mu yɛn yɛte de sɛ ɔkɔde court order sɛ na asɛm no mo de mo nsa ato me sika so ebesi de na me ne me yere me ma yɛdidi me yere ne me ma ebesi de na me ne o didi eti sɛ saa de a ɛneɛ ɔkɔ akɔde court order ɔne ne lawyer fo ɛkɔ court iti ne ayate ne sɛ ɔkɔde court order otimi ɛde a withdraw sika ne nyina free na account um iti sɛ na account no akɔkora de mbisa yɛ no ɛnura bibisa na ɛsɛ sika aka wɔ mu no 150 pesos ɛsɛ sika aka mu yɛ 150 pesos and there's some of them sabeto so am fanto Ghana dey na to dey be ho yesiro enti wenu nyina ne yɛ nsɛm a aba begu apono so a ɛnɛ anɔpɛ bi ne ayɛ betena se na yɛde ho nkɔmɔ na sɛ da mɛse de medical nso ɛde ato anim no yɛwɔ ɛyɛ MPP wɔn ɛyɛ internal elections sɛ de anoma ɛkɔ ɛwɔ MPP mu ɛno nso ɛda hɔ yɛbɛhwɛ NDC ahyɛaseɛ wɔn yɛ wɔn registration de mu nsɛm ɛtesɛn yɛtete yɛsɛ asante mantam kura nipa bi ewura mu a wɔn nyɛ NDC foɔ ɛno so how can they identify bɛsɛ na normal resolve sɛ issues no emu nsɛm ɛdigya ba mi nua maame ka biribi nkyerɛw internal politics ɛyɛ dangerous tie ne yie paa internal politics amanyo sɛm na yɛyɛ no wɔnyɛ yɛ ho no ɛyɛ very dangerous sa wonim sɛ wo position ɔyɛ NDC ni dia sɛ ne hu na tum sɛ we di ɔyɛ NDC ni to ada ho so wonim sɛ we yɛ LPG ni o we di ɔyɛ LPG ni ɔwɔ position madam ho so UPP ni ɔwɔ position madam ho so bɛba to ate ase na internal politics amanyo seminar womo ye no womo ho no really dangerous na ensema ewo mu no it is not easy. Ensema ewo mu no it is not easy. Ensem bibiri hwe se NDC chairman na owo amasaman Winfred baako na ka wono kra Zoyiku Winfred Zoyiku chairman na NDC chairman na wa amasaman ene ya suspend no enam so mususu se wa print fake ID cards wa print fake ID cards wa mususu se enye se wayo emo wa mususu se wa print sa fake ID cards enra ye ne kasai be friend no de ne makwasi aboaje ose na hudwiri because ono no oyi sika be 1400 ekoto membership cards ni bi edi free the regional headquarters of the party eti aba ne sen na sa fake ID cards ne ba be fram ano no koto ba ye no ode cheche man members eti eba ne sen na sa fake ID cards no ekoko frame nipa bi na sa de oka no no susu se wo mama afia no na wo mu kotwa fake ID cards and the fra ne die ni mu ana said they are not opposite against yase no any asem no wo ma refer to NDC disciplinary committee ad yet ye bia na say wo mo betwe no ma toto na no enti these are some of the issues when it comes to party internal elections because NDC na party kakraka te say NDC wo mo ye internal elections is it then the kokoti say baby enipa bi print fake ID card say wo mo dey fra adeti na say kokoti sansem no ni nyina no some of the issues be pese wani da ho na wotie ne yie hwe MPP internal elections wo mo ye one of the questions maybe say including John Boadu the general secretary of the MPP maybe Sanopen say na 80 mo party no disciplinary action no and capture say mo ye elections na album yeka album de baade album register party no de to aba register a party no de to aba it's why aden said the biano album from so ewa ho aden preparation of the album no yedien structure so party no was structures very nice structure utumu says structures no adwuma democratic structures police station elections womo to aba obi a contest over there by popular acclamation womayo Roma Pijansa electoral area coordinator abato eno so womo to aba is by election. Constituency level is by election. It's a police station 554 no obi a won be you omu bia na eche say wo ya twere wudin na no na echo album no mo eti esiden e na ye behu say album aye miensa aye mienu aye nan e wo constituency bi mu adeti na say koba ne sa why mentiasio because musa manyoku ofui mo na da biara da yeka the current dispensation aye wo mu no kra mo na madi yeso pa it is a more internal election sir media me eka me nko an wo a wutie me the ordinary Ghanaian wutie me akoto santere koto abate ni yie na sama nyokofuo yeka o masema ana moni mofo say yedi agro se electoral commission na why register ana nanka non MPP member ni bakope edin wakɔ the police station and nanka enimu a naka minim de ebesi wɔ Ghana naka minim se electoral commission na why register ana me say non NDC ni bakope edin enimu a naka minim de ebesi wakɔ the police station o ana ne din nim na kamini die besi na kamini mi die besi. But let me tell you, yeah, it is a sama nyoku for any nyina ne timi da no ma di de kire yen se ampa se ye kwa general elections a wo mu yiem. Dia mo ya wo internal elections ne kire se general elections na e madwen se mu nyina mu yiem. Do yiem ye no wini. I'm telling you. Ana mo yiem a esiden ena eye abato ba ko amokwa akoto. MPP mabato hwe okan kwei saw da bia meka hwede omode ye William Sangonom hwede omode ye do you think say enoma efe MPP page for many kejemfu a the women's organizer of the MPP many need komo bisa no omo se sa asem no wo mbehwe no ma yihwem wo ma yihwem awi ana emrato an kran ye to an say yete so omo ye press conference enyo ka kwei saw nko an enyo ka kwei saw nko an Miaya hodo. So my point is, me the American can say, Amanyokua who believe in democracy. Amanyokua who believe say you could general elections are Bibia na ho fine. Esi den na mo ho elections e no man dem fine. Esi den, what be some on sa questions no. Ana e ma dwe say ye mu bi ne yemisa ho. Hwe. E ma dwe say ye mu bi ne yemisa ho. Ye baby sa me yetiefo no etimi afamu aba. Ye baby sa na yetiefo no etimi afamu aba. Se wo ye MPP ni na wotie mi a. Ye mi bisa ne se so. Ese den na abato album ete say your problem. Album. Ese den dey say your problem. Album ni am register mo de to aba. Adeti na constituency bi mu ye betimi nya register miensa mienu. Adeti dey say ko basa. Constituency bi mu na register ba mienu miensa. I don't get it. But there will be a timer. Me pese yebenwu say mo kwa internal elections na BBS na mo take action against such people. Yemu say yes suspend the secretary bi, yes suspend the chairman bi. Say woma kwa ye mafiaism, woma fa kuntu no ase. Woma fa kuntu no ase kwa ye register woma kwa to aba. That shouldn't be the way to go. Internal elections. At the end of the year, by elections, so positions, no, elected positions, positions are yet to swaba. It is said that a yenim says, Simesi Yatono swaba, so on no your police station executive waha. Na yabakwa to abandon the D and the register anymore. Mentiasie. Yam punish you be ya. In fact, no crane MP before, me dear, one of the measuring tools I made a mamma say, may just say, one more genuinely, Montieni ye. I'm choosing my words very carefully. One more genuinely. One more a year mafiaism. One more for Kuntuna say. A year amount for bidding at the free register mono. A person better say. Disciplinary committee of the MPP. And penny for one can be a woman MPP. One more you can say some no one punishes our for no. I'm telling you. May you say some and a babituga. May pa na ebetoga me bo party abasopa. Because sen no went to say twaso. Me say woman genuinely. Yes, some more IT people will be every constituency will be genuinely. One more yi, one more esafata says so mudimba register. One more esafata says so mudimba register. Now one more yi one mudim free mono. I am saying, say, be a part in the Beijing Chichemu. Mutio bia no disem. Na punishment be sefata. Mon farmers have for no yes adian. Because en sem fatamo, and yen guasasama I am when you won. I am when you. I am when you won. Ah, Amano Semen so I say, yeah, no, so yes, Amano Sem, you was saying no many woman dear, but and no many that were plains are none and your fair. And your fair. NDC amasama ndie Oma suspend wo chairman no chairman ye na kasa wa ha also onim ho hwe eti ye hwe say disciplinary action bi wo ha anase wo disciplinary committee no wo mo be hia eye chairman Oma toto na no disem ye hu dokure report ye wo because ankeben wa say mo ye internal elections na fake ID cards eduzu free he internal elections na ne general elections na ne obeye internal elections fake ID cards apie and ye ko general elections ye ne obeye iti no so sasem no NDC for moma ye hu mu nokure NDC for moma ye hu mu nokure me say NDC for moma ye hu mu nokure because we are not going to sit down mo ye internal election na mo ye yesem no ma we ya edu general elections na mo kwana mo ko hwehwe mu a mo ba na mo ba be dede na mo de ba be kire internal elections imponie iti ade na kire say edu general elections a mo nye no ama eye hwehwe mu afena mu ye dede na yen sentrofo na mo high adwe budwa na mo de sobo ba be boy yen sentrofo wo bi tai say no one say beto abawie na den sem sentro ni bi beto apampa so say ya ide ye ne quality results montana elections kra mo chede mo ye iti ye de ye hwe me de me hwe obi anhwa me de me hwe me ne betifo na ahwefo ye hwe amekọ amane so ne di nkomo ayos be du banse on na producer Tabechi Pampen, within the Magerios AGYEMAN, Yatanase, Jumedi we ye freno, ASEM Yidika, the 70 can't Yebeka, a cannot be at Ukraine, Yebeka. Now, a year or D4 Chirabosom, I your friend Gum, a Brano, I ye need dinkomo, Yabeko Swanso Nedin Como, a friend Reverend Christian Quaban Andrews. Ono no ye founder, Edema, a Ghana Union Movement. Some of the cause and yen this near people from Kwana de BS ye from. Abedukofo aka ni nyina na mo hwa yen programs ye engage wo mo. E mo bia be kana UPP ba, Kofi Akpalu ba, ye friend say CPP fo ba, LPG fo ba. Say LPG grade no Kofi Akpalu. Bia kire na dwen e won se mekoso won. Na yen hwe na wotwe nsam akodo a akoso. Ye no eni ho komo. Reverend Christian Kwabena Andrews. Anope papa Memwachi de ba eye asemi di kaso.
Nyamisha mo pa na midi kan abo mabaso.
That's it.
Momo session de in fact. Ye wo kan ta pepe obia mo ne dingita ho. Sebe ya yebeti obia voice ne be hu obia so adwentre. Eno ne democracy ne register man. E mo ye sebe ya mo choose ni pe bi se o mo kwa na mo kasa. Atase mo background e na mo platform so no. Transition gum also etishubi.
Yeah, Papa, another problem be any ho. When the producer and kasa, nipa wususu say womo anoa bin ye kama I won't be to me kasa for me ma me producer ye be engage womo. Na womo aba betena say. Why? Problem be any ho.
Nyamisha mo pa.
Yankopo ishira won so. Anope de ye frɛ wa na watwi nsɛm akodo akoso. Ma yenye wadwe nkyerɛ wo ho because we are manyoni, we are software we sanya manyoni. Our Manyuku registered political party, a your friend Ghana Union Movement. Na anope di kind. Yen shansi and free in Kranza. Ye see one Kranza no. Would do any dear chiria? Saying and a wadrin yo fan some nakoso.
Me who said a quiet ma approach for the Cassam far and papa so into the Pebby Man Corporation, Jumono. And this time in eba. In a professional policeman, I have training on any SMT be a semi born home by be a tuni per corona. You be busa. It is a prison officer or the prison, a peer free custody now be a ordinary call about Yakoya Juma. You be tuna, you be busami. Anything car a sap paper now. Yes, the case is said. And I know that fun police na it all couple years to trust them with him. If you say, well, no, to trust them would be the party beauty. And the room. It's a man or any because BBC is of a telephone car. It's Mikasijano and I'm an uncle. I say, a chimpa, and they go castle in Cadipaco. I am your crocker that. And you think, Yama be bra, say yɛyɛ asɔfoɔ do sɛ nkɔfoɔ bebree ɛba bɛka nneɛma bi a ɛkɔ so wɔ man mu wɔn no ɔba ɔno abɛkɔmfɛse ɔbɛkɔmfɛse bɛwie no na nyɛ sɛ yɛbɛhande nnipa no ɔba ne mu yɛ yɛtie n'anom asɛm wie na yɛn nso yɛde akɔ fam de ama mpanyinfoɔ mu ɔhu sɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so ni ɛm sɛ nnipa baako a na ɔyɛ saa de ho adeɛ pla Kofi Boakye ɛbɛ no wɔ Ashanti region biribiara ni a woyɛ yɛ apɛ no ɔsosɔfo wo deɛ yɛbɛhwɛ yɛtu paa so no ɔtu ho anamɔ sɛ yɛkyi nnipa a na wɔyɛ suspect a wɔyɛ suspect until sɛ court ɛbɛka sɛ sei no ɛno na ɛsɛ sɛ nkɛde yɛ adwuma no ɛnɛ deɛ yɛkyi na ɛtumi bu na ne ɔka teatea mu yɛ wanka a sei nti ade wodede no police ne no pɛ ɔno no animuonyam yɛdi ka baako nso no ɔpɛ animuonyam sɛ sɛ ɔmɛtumi akɔkyi nnipa bi sei nti no deɛ ɛnnim koraa na ɔyɛ sometimes wobɛtumi ka asɛm sɛ police station bi ɛtwerɛ na na ɔsɛm wie ade deɛ kodu kɔtɔ na wasesa na na ɔka sɛ mekan nanso boɔ mo bu me nti na ma meka saa na mede tumi no ɛnyɛ nokorɛ biribi sɛ nsi ɛno no na kɔɔto asesa ne prid no aka sɛ okay ɛneɛ yɛmfɛ na yɛmfɛ yɛnti wɔ nom asɛ bɛyi sɛ wohyɛ nipa ɛwɔ kwan so bi so a wobɛtumi aku no obi koraa mfa wo obi bɛtumi atu na wode awoa akɔkɔ anaa wode abɔ ne tirim wobɛtumi awu wɔ saa kwan so nti wodeɛ de mɛka no sɛ wɔn a ɛkɔɔ saa deɛ yɛnhwɛ ɔmo rank no nipa a na ɛwɔ duty yɛnhwɛ yɛbɛtumi adeyɛ investigation no sɛ ɔmo nyɛ wɔn a ɔmo amature ɛwɔ police service mu ɛne wɔn a yɛhwɛ wɔn a ɛkɔ mfa so mbɛwura mu ɛne ɛda bɛtete ehu no sɛ ɔmo yɛ nkɔfoɔ no bi a protocol sɛm no ɛnam mu no nti no sometimes koraa yɛsɛ yɛkɔ training wie yɛakɔ training awie ɛnso ebi mu ɔmo ama training no ebi mu akyɛ ɔmo delay mu ɛne ɛmo ɔmo ntaadeɛ ɔmo yɛ apolisifoɔ nti no yɛma yɛnim bra saa adeɛ no so na ebitumi aboa de ɔmo nim sɛ polisi ni bi oyɛ polisi kan bi ana yɛyi no deɛ yɛnyi bi sɛ that training yie so obitumi akɔ that to that extent akɔyɛ saa adeɛ no ebi okɔ obitumi afa adamfoɔ obitumi wɔdi nkɔmmɔ ebi bibiara kama na wɔtie wɔn mu asɛm wɔde ɛka no korɛ kyerɛ yɛ ɛnyɛ yi bi ne mu no wɔn a etutu asɛm wɔ mu no wɔn na de etutu asɛm di party akyi edi wɔn man mu na yɛbɛ peke no na kɔsi mu no wɔn de yɛ taa yɛ saa nneɛma nti wei deɛ we should call them because wɔhwɛ nea akɔ so na ɛyɛ ase fam na de bɛka no sɛ adwobrɔ nkwasafoɔ so ɛnkɔ no akoma nto wɔn yam na yɛnto ɛbɔ ase because sɛ obi fom kum a yɛmfom nso nnua ɛsɛ yɛto ɛbɔ ase na yɛma mpanyinfoɔ no nso ɛbɛm mpanyinfoɔ nso momfa nokorɛ ɛnyɛ adwuma wɔn taa tena office wɔn gyaa nneɛma nkyɛnse nkwaraa no nsa na wɔn nya the actual truth in it sometimes koraa wɔyi baa yi nke bi ebi di pro nipa bi ɛnyɛ nkwaraa nsa ɛnyɛ obiara ebi efiri Accra anaa Tamale anaa bi a Togo ɛyɛ ɛfɛ voter rating yɛ ama wɔn kɔ nkɔyɛ underground investigation ebi hu nipa no nsu ne ne ban mmaa a wɔn atena wɔn ɛdi kita ho adwuma no wɔyɛ mu ebi hu sɛ nipa no bi a wɔyɛ innocent anaa no wɔnyɛ innocent ne bi a ampa is involved nti yɛnyɛ saa hwehwɛ ho na bi tuma bɔ.
Okay, now yɛhwɛ ɛyɛ police for statement a wɔn de bɛto abɔnten a wɔhwɛ the paragraph 4 of the statement a yɛka sɛ aberanteɛ wɔn kɔfa ne firi ne fie ne maame ɛmɛ te aseɛ sɛ wɔn bɛfa ano no ho no odi akyire ɛkɔ police station a wɔkɔhu sɛ wɔn twerɛ ne ba n'ano nsɛm n'ano di sɛm ɛno akyire no ɛna wante ɛyɛ ne ba no nka biemaa bɛyɛ na ɔtwe mmiɛnsa ntɛm polisifoɔ statement ne paragraph 4 ɛɛka sɛ operation bi kɔɔ so ɛna ɛyɛ aberanteɛ yi etuo kaa no ɛna ɔmo rahyɛ nde ne kɔɔ yɛ holy family ayaresabea a ɛwɔ mpatamu hɔ a wɔn kɔɔyɛ no na watɔ eti yɛbisa sɛ operation bɛn ɛna ɛkɔɔ so ɛno no yɛ adeɛ bi a sɛ polisifoɔ timi ma ɔmo emu no yɛtimi ehu ana
ɛno kwasɛm sɛ basa na operation no kɔɔ so menyim sɛ kɔɔ so wɔ aberanteɛ ne fie ɛna tuo kaa no obi etu aka no deɛ sɛ yɛntimi mɛfa ne fie nkɔnkɔtɔrɔ na wasɛm nka obi akɔ anim ɔhwɛ yɛabɔdi wɔn mu na ɛba abɛto dwa aka sɛ yɛakye aberanteɛ bi etu aka no yɛhwehwɛ no bi a n'abusuafoɔ ebia omombra ha o ha anana so edi beka se si ati ambo beti nti wo na se wo na hu bi a obi bi mpodi a na think oration na ko no na ko se oni busuani a na anya busuani ba we die ma me die dan se be fa 50 eden na paragraph 4 na ye beka che o se yibi kosi ni tuo kan etuo kan se mo ko pa no yare no de ko hospital be ebi ani tuo kan no do be share dem mo ko fa no ko tiapo bi etuo aka no kan da be na change ana amunu wa no ko share fio ene ko fa no aya na dubre mu ko ene mu jentu no mu jendi no na ne mu be bi emprai enti me hunu se nipa we ebi aka no ba bi ya fa no ko hospital san ya ko ka se ebi gura ye ne ya ko bono nti yenu nyina ye service education wo de mo hwehwe apia to 20 look at what's happening over there. They say na police and go idi enu and then omo the coy I don't think the police was come wa came for police car tete again for police car no ka tete wo what you say because at the end escort to at the end FSC be wo so di na nim national ye hu the police car bi ahụ ye hu police car bi ase na eda baby na emuri da baby nso ni atro dia brain ye dana penny phone na ye omo ni mo so say so mo class no mo fi se bi a won a position on peut se mo defend no mo de 3 years sana nyambe tu onka because if you see ye na de sta e fa no correct enye dwuma and class ma obi emfa bibi me hye wonum e ma umpuma e mi hu sade nipa no de ba no bu sa no confess because minister say police panyin na de tu bia enye wono ene na wo obi na man sa report no until you need to scrutinize now obe question nipa ni ye nipa no ade no de abro na wo de ba public abeka no ezu se bo hwimu ye say what's my de bremi em transum obi a odo ye ine ye fese crime scene na etu aka no de whether na ta kokko chinifie ese ketuni kana ukoko fa no na na etwa ana etu gugu ana ifa no what no hospital here doctor can say ansala ne kwa kocho na no atem. There's so many you question marks over there. As I say, Tim Busa on Chichi.
Okay. Which ye bamboo for ya the home security opposite fui LED ye memo. One more crowd control at the same. Ya ne brano. One more a dom eshia obeche ne tua kan na watwa nanom e won siedo. Ejura de ba e kra nche dan che ya still ringe bell so we yadwemo hwede esi won kranze na no su nipa baako na yate se ono nso gwafirim ebra na police womo hwe se womo control eye edom no enti ye police ene se eye womo control edom bi a eba omo so no o hwa papa ete wo se
me hu se eno na bi kan na me kan the jama push ponankasa e yo interview e koso e fa nipa ne ada de etreni wo dia e ke bi hu e bi nya push bopa tani na protocol semu ni ho na ye ndete san semu we no bi ye push ni ko pass on be hand on ko na so na no obi timi trafia na wa yam na fa obi because o abai this ye na abai tumi no am free security services ni mo ebe ha dwen what I say nenso no ono na IGP na ya appointed no fine na appointed no enka appointed ni bia eke no ano no ya ka bia ko nya hye ne sa nenso aban no influence e wo police service no so a omunya kwanye di oso mu bia ye ahomtetsem a se Ghana constitution ye san ko ye chi ne ye hwe ni mo mu yi enti sa se bit mafia se na mamimba timemufo so kaka so wo hwe kwan a yinu mema no ne ma tie bebre ho no mu a yidi ne me bi achi na ekowu ewufo no a na me hunu se ese ye ni adwuma de se obi sori na wo ne sika no ko create problem bi na wo di echiri wo di ma me treatment ni le yiba ekumi preko yenkum preko ko ebi wi tie ekum preko ko wo ti ase demonstrations ahodo no di echiri ni ama ba so ya dade na wo postini no so a wo kam ebo no akwa bo na wo no ne di wo hu no woman fa mo no ko ena no ke so de ni a ekuwu wo nimbe se me body a che se di atwenche bebre bai na so de ni innocent man no chino ni apam na ni ekuno ukase de yen dia de you apela che yen sem eni bi uyi camera capture bi a nango fu ya mo dai ukase e ba yi ne ke ijeli won ya ne ko no enye se etina ho makeke ne ke no asa on shi ijeli no ta ba public obi en se ne accept as deterrent to others obi be pa crowd mu be capture there's a committee the first ha one say you will film the guy said uko enkoma persona omu a omu soriti akwa me nkoma eye bomb to me ada mu yechi won no ye don kokko na na kufa papa le ona tabel na wo ye state attorney no na what happened is that it meet na fi dia sem no yi nkofo bi firi mu ama nkofo bi de ko bom tu what you make happen me ama obi back him 30 years imprisonment on combra we there because the friend pana ni nuye asumesti ni gweni ya ni egibil mu die nkoro mu ku egibil mu die efo mu kofi no say the trust na ye we say bi pani mu no a emma o man no intimi enkoso and do baby ni nipa bi ye to trust them and opportunity crime scene so a yem fani pano adam for na yem fana matem obitima me ibibri sikibri obakere one mo no me network no oni baby ekoso baby a on a promise kai no intimi emwa intimi mesre o man mo di password sorry wakadi ni mabi achi yem pren yankobo no ma yin ni say yin se eboa nti yem hwena yemma ye nimba ye hoso
Okay.
na ebituma boa me na yetuma koye nim na police service no so ende ni mo bina akra na di we no mo de mo ahoden e wo kase mu nti no yemusa police fo no mpeni fo no say omo na wo duty no yemhwe rank yemhwe bra fa wo dwuma mu ene ba bi omo wo ansan de before yebituma fu omo sunu mban a nti ma omo di sa dwuma no.
Okay, Papa. Jeffrey Wana Yembunra eye terrorism bambo munsem ye. Eye yewra kandapa.
Yeah.
Or the statements mi no baako or the amamon sorry from the religious groups no achire no nso or the baako abeto abonten o mamu ni nyina no nso omobo yekoko. Se nipa bonefu ye tuturafo yi a womaye omade bi Burkina Faso womaye bi Togo na nsia de etwe sojafo a womoto ananano ma wonse do e wo Togo ene Côte d'Ivoire etina kwakwa ese Ghana ya hye mfimfin no ese ye ya hwe yi papa de titiriw ensori mo wo ya sofo san ya manyuni se kokoboya aba beto dwai fa ye bambo mu nsem no etewo sen
You say kandapa the security panyini wanya de ya wanya de say he's creating fear and panic in the country.
oh samom
I'm telling you the fact. Adi we buy that so for so and sorry a wogono your community. That is assembly to go. Why not inviting the pastors secretly? I don't need to get Mama security a yin juma. Maybe be a uncombo. When it may drive on the park, it is who bring them any one class or democrat. A one. You toss to be an son. A cobasia, not ubia nama, not if we will move through. Otasi. Intino, Adia and say, you understand. Yen more things here. You don't yes, she is so buying. Mama security alert. More moving na more inform more. It's sitting your bone by. Baby a crowd is here. Hey, we. And you're not the district to be and you know this to be one more. I saw for you are. I get my mom letter. Because there was a time the BBC and Santa Virgin. That time deputy regional minister or say SBMP and now will walk you know. Or told that so for you my letter. You go share any security meeting. The cast said, the even is then for you to move and show my yini. nti ne yɛkyerɛ mo sɛ momma mo security biribi ne police body bia mo hɔ a momma wɔn information wɔn numbers ni nti baabi a bɛn wɔ bi a police service no wɔ biara no inform wɔn gye wɔn numbers biribi ne a mo alert wɔn de wɔn bɛ respond quickly ɛnyɛ biribiara ne yɛto ɛto wɔn mɛn mu saa ɛna yɛtɔ so bi mu nso yada ɛnoma bi wɔ no mu a yɛyɛ no yɛyɛ no yɛde ɛde amankofoɔ ahunu sɛ yɛn nso terrorist attack no bi wɔ yɛn so nti investors ɛma ɔma adeɛ wura bɛto bi a yɛsɛ we are this thing yɛbɛwɔ no yɛbɛtumi we are prone to this because sɛ nyɛ nkɔfo yi ntɔkɔ yɛ baa yi Russia anyway no ntɔkɔ yɛ baa yi a ɛno health minister bɛhyɛ aseɛ na COVID-19 twɛ mu baako bi yɛ sɛ Omicron yɛde tɛte baako wɔ Ghana. Look at this. Are you serious? Baako na yɛde tɛte wɔ Ghana ɛnɛ nyɛ ntɔkwa na ba yɛ nka kodu yi yɛn nso mo bɛgyina so abɛdidi ho adaadaa nipa ɛno mo bɔ ɔmo a ɛho yia sɛ ɔbɛtɔn ɔmo man ɛde ɔmo akɔdu saa te bi mu wodi tɛte Omicron baako wɔ Ghana na nkɛhyɛ nkɛkɔ so yɛ investigation sɛ ebi bi mu ebi ti ma baabi anase sei alɛ de wɔn nsɛm pa mo mi hwehwɛ mo hwɛ sisi a ne yɛbɛto dwa sɛ obiara tie ɛne sɛ obi to foreign country a ɔno nso bɛka sɛ ɛsi ne deɛ Ghana koraa no yare ne doɔ ɛnso ehu no hwɛ nti no ne deɛ yɛmɛka sɛ no mɛbi wɔ hɔ a yɛ a mo mma abɔnten ntɛmtɛm saa mɛ yɛ te sɛ deɛ wɔn yɛ adeɛ anaa siesie no ebi esi Togo yɛte wei Togo fo ako yɛn koe Nigeria fo ako yɛn koe Côte d'Ivoire fo ako yɛn koe Burkina ntɔkwa esi yɛn koe yɛhyɛm yɛyɛ Israel nyame bambɔ wɔ so yɛyɛ deɛ no ɛyɛ abɔnten tɔkwa yɛpagya ne yɛgye mu kɔkɔɔ ɛbi otumi ba yɛsi gya to bɔwie ɛso fi nyame bɔ ne ho ban ɛne yɛn akasa so yɛwɔ afidie yɛnyɛ tutu afɔ kora Ghana mo previous step na nyinaa baabi adwo paa ɛyɛ ha wote sɛ baabi adwo paa ɛyɛ ha sɛ bi ameka kyerɛ nnuanom asɔfoɔ no sɛ saa no ma bi ɔmo de hyehyɛ nkɔfa adwenem ɛna abɔnsɛm gyem ɛna wobɛkɔ bɔnsɛm gyem na ɛna heaven ɔmo yɛ aka ne develop yɛ man no na ɔman no ɛnyɛ kra bɛhwɛ ne nya saa deɛ de ahyɛ nkɔfa adwenem bi tete nti nkɔfɔ tete office wɔ kɔ heaven nti anɔpa sɛ wi ɔfɛ asɔre bi ekenkekeke gao people nkɔfɔ ɛsɛ kɔdɔ nkɔfɔ ɛsɛ sɛ kudwa so wɔsɛ timi kɔkɔ yɛ ɛkɔ yɛ adwuma ɛmɔ ɔman to mpɔn no ne akyɛ ɔmo gu dɛ because ɔsɔfoɔ ne adwuma yɛ onye adwuma bi ankara adwuma no ɛhɔ ano didi nti no ɛso otimi ɛma ɛkyi mu bi adwen wɔde no kɔtena so fie na wɔgye ne hɔ bibi di momma yɛn sesa ɛne nneɛma bi a yɛde ɛbɛto ɔmaa no so ɛna nano COVID-19 baayɛ sɛ me dabo so ɛna nka meyɛ president anaa mewotumi a the whole world obiara na wɔbɛte kora sɛ manya COVID-19 bi wɔ fie a airport duru ana makyɛw na mede wakɔhyɛ no matiriti so the people who come in when they will be do yes someone have here they don't know room you see and we feel that but on your home every word you must say now we know and then I've been free intimidate the can say national security be back on to embossy na omonto to be o e ban no mu ne almost for this the key holders no mo motra na mo invite wo na monka bibi ne mum sɛ mo a mo hwɛ ɔman yi so bɛtu dwa bom ɛna wɔn a hɛsia wo ebi ti baabi a ɛsɛ sɛ besi a yɛho nyɛ de bere saa yɛnyɛ tuturafo nti obi ba a nyame na ba arrest na ma yɛmɛka no
na okay na papa sɛ woka ne saa ame agodoɔ bebree sɛ ba sɛ tutura sɛmi ɛwɔ mo hu ne sɛ na wɔn te ho pampan sɛ ebetumi abɔ awura mo man mu a wɔn ma ɔman mufoɔ no ɛyɛ ahotɔsoɔ yɛyɛ ahotɔsoɔ na
whereby sɛ wɔn nya very yi paa sɛ adeɛ no ewuram ɛwɔ apɛde mu
na yɛntwɛn ma ne wuram ansa
dabi mi sɛ wɔn yɛ fɛsike wɔn fɛsike mɛ na wɔn yɛ ekuru yɛn fa wɔn ti sigi bi ato obi a na ɔba na mi kyɛ sɛ na ne ka no yɛte to abɔnten saa yɛde suro ne hu ɛbɛ ne ɛna no ɛyi yɛ fɛn sɛ IGP ba abɔnten wɔn anka sɛ wɔsɔfo bi abɛhyɛ nkɔmɔ a ɛde ehu bɛbu obi mu ambulan ɛbɛkyɛw wɔn ti ase ɛna nkɔmhyɛ no ɔno nkyɛn ɔka sɛ ebe hu sɛ asomati kura ba bɛgu no na wɔn kɔkum nipa gu no nanso ɛde suro ne hu bɛwura nipa no mu wogya sɛ kyɛ sɛ ɛmmoa tumi deɛ de mɛka no sɛ du baabi a mom yɛpɛ keyholder ayi no stakeholders no na yɛne ɔmo ntena ase na yɛnka biribi nkyerɛ wɔn ɔmo ho kwan pa a ɔmbɛfa so ɔmo ne saa nkɔfɔ no bɛkasa kakra na wɔde bɛtum pam saa na yɛana ɛtwe nipa ɛkɔkyiri yɛnim kwan bɛfa so ɛno bɛkasa sɛsɛ ebi a ɛnɛ anɔpa yi my friend so yɛate sɛsɛ ne sɛ nti ne sɛ monyɛ careful yɛbɛdu asɔre dɛn mu yɛnim kwan fa so bɛka kyerɛ nsɔre mba sɛ no kwasɛ ne ɛnɛ mɔtete sɛ nneɛma bi asisi baabi yɛ a moba mohwɛ ma mobɛne sɛ obi di w'akyi a yɛafe no yie wohu sɛ kaa bi ɛdi w'akyi a yɛne sei wohu sɛ sei a ɛsei yɛbɛtumi educate ho woda sɛ baa wode to ɛmu saa no a na obiara so aka no message no anyhow that he wanted na ɔde ka kyerɛ nkɔfoɔ yɛsɛ no deɛ nkɔfoɔ no abɔ yɛsɛ nkɔfoɔ bi ba bɛto ahyeɛ so ɛne mepakyɛw ɛno ho no asɛm na meka
okay eti mo ahoboa bɛn ɛna mo a modedadeda nsɔre ano no mo so mo yɛ de afa ho
ɛyɛ team sɛ deɛ paa na ɛsi ɛkɔ so educating nkɔfoɔ na yɛma ɔmo hunu sɛ biribi sɛ ɛbɛba a ɛbɛgyina nnipa a baabi a wonam anadwo ɛne anammɔntuo bi a wotuo na ɛsɛ woyɛ very careful ɛnyɛ biribiara sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ wotumi ɛpie anadwo na wokɔdi agorɔ anaa wokɔfa baabi a nnipa sɛ wopa ɛberɛ su mu monante amanante baakofoɔ mu ɛna baabi ahyie nnipadɔm no nso no na wɔsɛ yɛtumi ma apolisifoɔ nso ɛbɔ yɛn ho ban nti ne ɔmo yɛ asie no ɛm sɛ ɛsɛ nkɔm statement a ɔmo de bɛyɛ yie a nso ɔmo de ma apolisifoɔ nso aso ate dada sɛ quick response nka momfa nɔmba sɛ bi ntwidwa nyɛ sɛ ne waa ne sɛ bɔ ho ba kɛkɛ ɛyɛ pɛ sɛ bi a yɛsrɛ apolisifoɔ police station biara no ɛmma numbers a wobɛhia ɛmfa nkɔ ne community mu ɛmfa ma nsɔre no sɛ bɛyɛ biribi ne a ɔmbɛtumi afrɛ na ɔmo nso bɛtumi anya mmoa nti monyɛ ɔmo ntu saa ade no so wanam because mekɛn no yɛn no mu a yɛwɔ amamu mu adwene no ɛne yɛtietie nsɛm mu so bi kora saa de wɔnte abɛto dwa nso wɔnte ebi a wɔntie mo station sɛ moka antɔtɔ graphic bi ankae anaa wantɔ bipa bi ankae ɛne nnɛ ɔte na sɛ ɔdan mu ebi bɛtumi ato no nso nka policefoɔ no a ɛwɔ no ma letters ɛde kɔ sɛ deɛ ɛsi ne sɛdeɛ na mɛdi ka aka no ɛnka obiara ɛbɛtumi ama n'ani ada hɔ ama yɛtumi akɔ anim ɛdi egu so ɛne sɛ nyame kan ho ɛnyɛ sɛ nyame kan ho kɛkɛ yɛn nso ɛwɔ afi ɛtie yɛ afi yie.
Okay papa ma menye o comment fa Achemota forest sɛ maba a abusuan ɛho akɔ hia sɛ ɛsɛ sɛ aban ɛde portion of your forest ano no ɛde ma abusuan in the form of a compensation ade ɛhyɛ sɛ ɔmampɛn dada kofo apɛn so aba bɛsi ɛyɛ sabri a yɛnya ho EI executive instrument a yɛmampɛn ayɛ nsɛm bɛtɔ odwa yi mɛpa kyɛw sɛn na nkɔmmɔdi ne tema
mehu sɛ sɛ wagye obi adeɛ sɛ mede bɛyɛ BBC na abisi nnɛ womfa nyɛ hwee na ɛda hɔ saa na nkɔfoɔ nkurokyi kɔfoɔ wurawuram Achemota forest yɛgye yɛn nyɛ sɛ no nati o mewɔ no video nyinaa wɔ hɔ a mewɔ tam no Achemota school no wɔ hɔ mewɔ tam a ɔmo hyɛ school na sɛ forest no nyinaa I have it mewɔ no nyinaa nanso no sɛ wotena na wohwɛ sɛ nnɛ yɛwura mu a ɛnɛ saa forestry commission fɔ no bɛbaa ɛsane ba na ɔbɛduru overhead hɔ no wo nyinaa ɛka ho ɛnso wo sɛ wo nyinaa yɛatontɔn ma nkɔfoɔ ayɛ sɛ wotra traffic light no a ɛwɔ baabi ɔmo nkɔfoɔ guruguru ɔmo nkɔbɔ mpaeɛ no ɛwɔ no a ɛwɔ ne nyinaa ka ho wotu asɛ namba ɛso papa ɛso mɔtena wɔ ma nkɔfoɔ nkurukyia obiara ba a odidi ho ɛnɛ bɔti wo epinipinipinipin nti no sɛ busua no gyimande biribi a efi sɛ obi pɛ bi de asase no yɛ de a ɛnɛ mi deɛ bɛka kyerɛ aban no sɛ ɔnto nsa mfrɛ busua no na efi sɛ sika ɛna ɛsɛ yɛde ma yɛma wɔn sika na yɛmfa ɛnyɛ dwuma pɛ bi a ɛpɛ sɛ yɛde yɛbɔ ɔman no yɛ ɔde adi pɔbotaeɛ bi nti and after so in the school no satia that you were here school as no but and then office out here we can say give it to me at training the public 200 was at the same office a bra one single room what I say and so no in the moment move about 2 to 3 o'clock in the moment baba it be in 5 in Monte Abtimota Forest School at Mota School it miss you about certain things ya two wall afa one and what compound a craving pa if it my training for more than thousands because obi on the bra or the school opi person ko and so Ghana no a yempesi bit develop abribia and then with the corporate university be baby it just start to get that that mu ko na you will fill up and so no and keep it to me at to wall afa you know I'm a deeper ebi enshi akwaba I'm a lot that the ABB and once that was future development. You don't when they did them, you see, I think what a schools, a hospital, and I see baby city and a cover. In the end, and in the beer, if it's my boy, you know, the free, Univer Junction, a cop a year, Mancasim, a call a Yuma, now come and G, stay in Fanya Africa market. As soon as then go for and
but I am one was say I didn't know yet to meet Hona ye cambrofu be say encroaches encrophobia encroaching waba wura assassinimo and then I yet one yeshema a dear yenim say ye but I yentia ye dear assassinini and assassin and the purpose in the near to meet no man crofobia with them. Are they?
One more, bed anymore, no, any one more journey. Family. Oko kapse no kwa no be yinani uta se na senka nka omoni bom ho so no bobai enka abaya trust no ni za abaya obetwene se be daachi omane daachi na metwene ho no ko beko set up no baby obehwe oh baby am ken so we ofri ni ba chance wo kwa left and right gina o so nne no ofu ida kaka basa yaso nka edaho ma ban the African market in BB sabi yanke beto bibia obo ama African phone na obi opeso to bibia come found and so am fianka nti no for program obi aba enra na o ma pini e fa se me program bi wo ibi so na me pon ye no pini bi frame me sugar factory e wo e fa say commander o ka che me say so for the wo kana o na so no empanyinfo wa ba mu baayi wonim say you put presidential candidate no according to no efa commander sugar factory side will be o mato ai o mo dade it's true o say it didn't say adia aban e bi NPC aban baayi obi say oji hu nyina no nenso no e bi ese otua compensation bi mo hene na one first kana ma branch of which o ya aban waje dawo iti bedu ya apeno na sugar factory nyanya adwuma no obi nso adika akọ because when you say sugar factory na bande de tebia no e be nya asase be nti oba aban mu nye skape ogo mo hene so aban fa e di ama no wa register e di ko ni din enti daachi e gina bia ne because aban afẹ ntua mo ka amfama e bi ebusua ai wo ho so me ke mo fu ni achire na mo nkọ commander ni musa ensase atwa wo hia no sugar factory no a ye jitu wa na sa aban na ntua ka anti and there could be individual being said. He judge because on my night, yes, children, one of the sending will be I, my corporate ma, immediately. Now, you have been showing your ma, you bet him. Look at a near my young women in our money, at AGYEMAN. Mr. Batcham said, Yanubisi, and before Yanubisi, no, now only MP for ASEM and Oka delegate a books be a register.
Internal elections. Parties I can see one internal elections. Na mentem ho ase ene NDC yate say amasaman nipa bia cooperative fake membership card MPP mu album constituency baako na albums me yensa albums enan aden register wo de to aba internal elections wo mutimi sensem we timi PP
and so when say and kura inni wo man mutisa na bekoso if you say assume see it is a piles ebe kan okre like I said adi we there in him say troublesome ya e be in the side there any piles yin flu the san say nipa no ho ban there odimi ye ensu kureska nti yɛmfa ma asomasi ni pan so ba abatoɔ no nipa no ɔmma kwan ma wei mma ɛtie bi ake ɔbɛma ɔbɛto ama asomasi nti ɛneɛ me na mepɛ ɛmi tutu sika mi wuram na mekɔ mi register na memfa me kɔpɔ ma metɔpa me na mema me die ni mu na wɔn a ɛwɔ no kore wo mu no ɛsɛ sɛ mo tumi bɛyɛ bɛto aba no deɛ yɛma kɔ ama mo nto nti democracy na wɔn Ghana na wɔn kana deɛ ipakyɛw ɛnyɛ no korɛ nkuredie paa nkasa ebi nim nti no ɛna afei nso yɛ ma sika no a ewura nkɔfoɔ a mo sɛ na kedeɛ nka ɛwɔ ebi mu a ɛna mba youth obiara ase kɔkɔ ntɔkwa ɛpɛ so konya position because ono no yɛ eyi a police station eyi a executive a yɛtie biara yɛtie mutu a obenya yɛtie biara no obi kɔ round so yɛ nto aba ma no a ɔkɔ a ɔno nso benya no 50 million anaa 20 million nti do and die yɛtie biara sɛ metumi bɛbɛnya sɛ yɛbisa bɛyɛ adaakye mɛdidi nka yɛyɛ ɛne nka ɛyɛ abatoɔ tikɛ ɛne yɛkɔtɔ ɛyi dɔkoro ni bi obɛtumi adi anim a nka bɛboa nanso sika a moboa no nnɛ ɛde agu wɔ atwɛn abatoɔ na mode bɛyɛ influence nkurɔfoɔ nti no ɔmo kɔ so asase nti no truly ɛyɛ saa ɛwɔ so baateɛ ɛde MPP aban deɛ na meka no kora nhyɛ wo ɛna na meka ɛfiri hɔ nom a Dr. Buzi a mo baa yɛ bɛpie firi wɔ anim a bɛbɛdi a ɛna duru yɛ dɔm yɛ apɛkɔ sɛ na Dr. Buzi akɔ school fɔ nkɔlaa na wakyekyɛ mo buro nyakyɛ na wamɔ mo ayi kakrakra mo de asafere ne abɔ awofɔ te wɔm sɛ yɛ president ɛne ne wɔkyekyɛ kyɛ buro nyantade ne ani ade ofiri hɔ pɛ na yere nso kɔ atikyafoɔ ɔne tikyafoɔ akɔtra nso bato party ne abɔ mo aduane adi nɔkɔnɔkɔ akeka ɔma no yɛda da nipa nti ɔmo deɛ ɔmo de bɛkyi nipa no mo de pɛ di ɔmo akyi no ɛna ɔmo dwene ho ɛnyɛ development.
Okay. Edu nti ɛna ɛma ɛba ne saa nti ana papa bibisa sɛ ɛbra no bi programs so ana bibisa sɛ so eti montana elections po na mo yɛ ne sɛ nti general elections so deɛ na ɛdeɛn na mo yɛ
general election deɛ na besie nti no me na mɛka no sɛ yɛn mpanyinfo edi anim a wɔn fifura aburukyiri kɔtara aburukyiri sua adeɛ a wɔde ba Ghana ha ne deɛ wɔn mpu nyina mfra deɛ so
okay
ne mo yɛn mpɛ wɔn a ɛwɔ fie wɔn nim yɛn kwa yɛabrabɔ na wɔn nso afa mu bi wɔn ɛna yɛdi nkɔ man a ebi yiyi o san sɛ wɔnim mo brɛ wabrɛ bi wɔnim na nye obi ɔtete ɔkenkan books na ɔkɔ tena aburukyiri kɔ yɛ deɛ ɔpɛ na wɔn nyɛ ne sika na ɔde abɛwura mu na nkɔfoɔ di akyiri yɛyɛ no wakyɛ kakrakra ma wɔn ne ato ama no ɔbaa yɛn bra ebiri do na wɔn sɛ wɔn bɛtena so a ɛnkyɛ ɔbɛyɛ yɛ sɛ ɔkɔ ɔsi na fa aburukyiri ɛnkyɛ ɛsɛ yɛ sɛ ɔkɔ London ɛsɛ ɔkɔ holidays na yɛte Ghana ha yɛn mpanyinfoɔ deɛ wɔn nyɛ sika a wɔn de kɔtɔ da aburukyiri owie a wakɔ hospital wɔ aburukyiri owie a wasan akɔ investment wɔ aburukyiri ewu nso a na wakɔ wu aburukyiri ne yɛde n'aba abɛbɛsie na yɛn yɛ pa de bɔ mɛ nneɛma pa deɛ nyinaa nkɔma mmorɔfo na hwɛ contract yɛde ma ɔman yi mu nhyɛ sɛ yɛde bi contract no ɛbɛma mo a motoɔ no mu ni adeɛ a ebi sika no bɛtena ɔman yi no mu no yɛde kɔma obi a ɔno wɔ akɔntuo mu nso kɔ abɛkɔma bɛrɛ so ɔpɛ expert amamaba expert ne bɛduru pɛ ne nka ɔsɛ bi deɛ mo nkɔfa do ma yɛ adwuma de mehia de engineer wo a wobɛdi anim a wobɛboa ma akɔ so ɛso ɛnte saa yɛde ma ɔmo sika no bɛkɔ ne mu yɛfa mo de sika no bɛtena ɔman no mu ɛba saa na ɔman no bɛde atu bɔ.
Okay. Ɛtiɛfoɔ mi din de Luxurious AGYEMAN na ɔsɔfo panyin a mene ne di nkɔmmɔ yi yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Reverend Christian Pabena Andrews ɔyɛ founder leader ɛde Ghana Union Movement gum obeti gum papa ɛna no pɛ yɛ dase pa so far gum arrangements nso ɛkɔ sɛn mo executives constituencies sɛdeɛ ɛnoama ɛkɔ so wɔn nso te sɛn
ɛsɛ sɛ yɛ deɛ yɛ ɔsɛ yɛnyɛ politicians bi te sɛ yɛ MPP ne NDC mo yɛ no yɛ botae no sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ yɛnya every town and village obiara yɛbi nya executive hɔ sɛdeɛ wɔn deɛ no nam no nyɛ hɔ ne yɛdeɛ nam nti no kuro biara so at least nipa 10 ɛna ɛwɔ so a wɔn bɛhwɛ sɛ wɔn bɛyɛ campaign yɛ move no ɛsɛ bi a ɛkɔ so nipa firi ha yɛkɔ akɔyɛ campaign wɔ ha we are not going to do that ne mu kuro biara obiara tena ne kurom na ɔnyɛ no campaign obiara tena ne kurom na ɔnyɛ no campaign yɛ secretaries no saa ne yɛ pekepeke no ne sɛ yɛyɛ ne yɛte yɛkɔto aba wɔ ha wa no yɛnyɛ saa deɛ no bi
Okay.
This idea.
But gum ye visible wa baby idea.
Oh yes, yes. Baby I'm visible no. The very visible. He said, can any COVID-19? I don't know. Okay, say. And to see there, ono appeja na table mo why you are in baby afraid there. Let's just say you be ko baby so kakaka you be do.
Okay. Aba no pay yada wase. Yakobon count so. Jenny Odi for Reverend Christian Kwabena Andrews, aka Chirabosom. Ono no ye leader edema Ghana Union Movement. Gum Obeti gum 2020 about one man also third. So we nima we NDC ni MPP free wa gum and it also third. Baby you don't know. No na ye no. Idi enkomo no. Abu Samu so wadwe chawo de befa 050372 1744 050372 1744 na also yaje wadwe nchire e wedit 100.9 so na aya na beka be say amanyosem de woye amanyosem na se woye na ma no kredi osu di wani ma ema yemu bi na yedi akire no de bia no yehu ni se amanyosem na woye no bibia ekoyie yehu ni se bibia ekoyie mekai de bia na meka saa se mi enye na me sha se kan ha che papa ebra eye new Jaben new Jaben not no how a new Jaben South chairman of the MPP chairman Kwadwo Boateng okotena kasafidie ba koso specifically ASEM FM because he saying na okasem bi a eto makoma so pa okasem bi eto makoma so pa asem ba ko okan eto makoma so ne se wahu se eye fam wo a yede ye amanyosem ewo ye memo no wahu se enye inti ono de ono no ebra mu opposition na MPP wo mu ye bi na ogina party na nemu na ode chelpa e dia magana fo ese saa de na chairman Kwadwo Boateng eye no won I am telling you say eto makoma so pa e bia Ghana fo dodo na bia fa bia o madwen anko saa asem na e bia papa ne kan na say e bia na bi ante na saa asem na eye chairman Kwadwo Boateng e kan ye no ukrenie eto makoma so pa because na de bia na meka say ade na fam wo de bia no ye de ye partisan politics ye de ye amanyosem because baby aban no control your taxes ne de yedim say wo aban wo control it is ye de be ya amanyosem pa dia ene na e kire say aban no e say wo de wonsa etimekeka eye taxes no e di free eye fam ngo no eso ekwo no ne ye betima ka say yes aban bi aye de aban bi abomoden a aba bi yi eye fam ngo no so e de amaye it new job not chairman enei opre so be chairman ewa pue mantem chairman Kwadwo Boateng onemi aminu ya jev konodu na ejina chairman Kwadwo Boateng asem no kan ye no fact eto makoma so na bisusu se saa na esese yamanyo sem no ye no tempo wo opposition asa oba ban ni mu na hu se ade wei se na ade ne sei na etie na mi nim ne saa it is better so be mo mamufo na tima ye de etime hu se ade no mi gina akire no na enye saa na mi hu no eto mamufo na betimi akonseda ehu se okay say ye be mo ato aso na ye mount aso and I think say ye politics na eye eno na me de drag de ba eye ye internal elections ye ewo yamanyo semu internal elections the internal elections amanyoku ofui mo ye internal elections enteme ho ase metu account ene de keka why nukuredie ben na ewom say nukuredie no sa nukuredie no ese yamane dead won internal elections mo na eba general elections na maye hu say ampa general elections no nso no ye bema nukuredie edie ne mukan It's a moment you credi, a mayeni yama, a yenim kind where yaman your seminar, ye yenemo. Chairman Kojo Boateng, Sadia no ye yeno. A manu who ya mammy crammy who said yes. Well, who say, and yet, and non quano kekeno. In fact, the mammy develop some love will be for this man. At the Biam become program so. And yes, all pay Eastern Regional Chairman, Dinton and the makers as a way. As some way, the Biam become one follow me no. The Biam can say. Sa seminar Chairman Kojo Boateng, a car ye patcho, Emma makers is soon say. We the oye kran and yes open even asumano or no one the one who say a drew baby and no many be waha what the yaman yosama and your papa. It's a young so I say your maya dream ye dear a daho near the salmon your phone nature. A paso what I say now I'm a man your seminar to me a conkai. How you need 100.9 Moses abo if you any so baby come home. Edumadi I as every dika semi dika swini abeja fano so beba Kinsley Aruna Amaliba Obeba Saranso Ena Kwabramafo Ononso Bebo, a member of the MPP, and Yakwabramafo. Me am a Kwabramafo. We dear a Kwabramafo belonging to the MPP. Kwabramafo, so Beba, and a Kinsley Haruna Amaliba on the song, a Bebefia. Here the discussions on it, the Ashes so.
Asemi besini kwa Asemi yara Asemi besini kwa Ejumeli besini kwa Obeleli besini kwa Asemi besini kwa Asemi yara Asemi besini kwa Ejumeli besini kwa Obeleli besini kwa
Okay. You levy some prostitution. So for baby hook up and I feel hook up. Who could for baby nega? Not so super clear to Ilevia. I buy to beside your tax one.
That's illegal. Illegal. You know you are a parliamentarian.
Which one is illegal?
Constitution.
I'm pretty illegal. Ghana.
There be Usi two. Ashawo. Me say
When I catch show, me catch show. Me hook up.
Constitution means ashawo.
And I be on the floor. Now me say hook up. And I pronounce
ashawo.
I'm pretty illegal.
There be hook up. Ni nyina ashawo.
Me dem say I'm pretty. I'm not be also no see them quite say you go Christo ni. So to find praba kun kan o yere ho. Enti enye se obi akose sebe o mampani akofa don wa to ada bi so far as am nyim no ade we die nyame ni nipani muni politics aside before na start here sebe won tin anwie ohwem di amahama virtually the time the critical decisions were made. What was outstanding they say adaka wetin you tini pa your friend love it's a friend forest ordinance. Forest ordinance, say be a friend statute law revision commissioners act. Am I changing a deal from forest ordinance to forest act?
Okay, yeah, that's also forest ordinance to forest act. Now MPP elections and said they are no America when you are saying I may do free next week. Econo regions and one more baby you executive Godwin Naya Yombo. Oti Regional Youth Organizer hopeful. Yani new komaga gray. Hey, Jebren. Masa me drum. Hey. Oh yes, idea.
Office.
That's it. Now what is it?
Oh, nyame adom me ho ye.
Yeah, the Yanko Pass. Now, Oti so far, no make saying.
Oti no matter boko. You know, Oti, we have one of the competent regional ministers here. Coordinating bibi o ma bibi akoboko wa ye party ejuma sepa. So ma bibi akoboko mai.
Yeah, the Yanko Pass.
On Thursday, we are vetting. We are here balloting. Say hitting grounds. Yeah, need delegates, yeah, kasa. So that's in this post now. It's like the best.
It's vetting so far. Muye my balloting. Yatesa what the number one.
Yes.
Grounds that is saying. Grounds and it is saying.
Oh, grounds are good. For many delegates are kasa na delegates no be brave. I have encounter with them. They know me. Omuni mi fetiti enye ndena me ba be drama no matro mo. Omuni msa me mpenifu aye juma me mpenifu ananti mpenifu a minimum party no mo. Sacrifices amaye 2012 year call courts me nanti pink sheets across the country. Yeah, they know the sacrifice. Even the voters register areas is ya me kwa flower kobuaye. Atiti aye femu. So some of us, they know us and they know our work. See, am I in Kasabi Brekra? According to I say I'm growing first.
And it's what they want to buy now. The man Mebuna ewo Oti region. It titiri wo MPP for.
Yeah, and it's what they want me one. Yes, my party Jumache. A lot of the times, you know, they don't have access to the big men. Now, yeah. When you see the baby, I say orphan constraint, orphan region. We don't have even one seat here. Into the regional minister, the BIA, my pressure cotton so. The BIA regional minister. The youth know more than you're competent or Marco school. If you know one Samuel Juma was for Muya near the other. Omo here links same bois. Omo here will be a bit me a lobby. Omo here will be a bit me. I call myself my mom. Maybe your voice and drone only Papa Kasamo. So, and I'm trying here. Baby, no frame me. And I won't him penny 40. Why won't you come and lead us? Now, him penny 40 be at Makasadi here and them Akomuche. And they know, see, I can do the work. You see, anything I may buy, Nambi no more. I dream back. So, more, Mammy Aquena now. I did some lobbying skills and my connections, abom. And so I'm buy.
It's in an conquer, yes, sir. A babuni woman say mobile, more Mabeke can somebody at Shromo. I feel better you to organize a year frog cry, your cry you. A bandit and so pressure woman. The titiro say, Moa ben I am not pressure and all them. Are you sure? Say, and conquer, but say, bedru honor. I feel better you to organize and you are being who pressure night a woman. Eko baso beka say, hey, sir, dear, and yes, and a minimum no.
Right now, I'm not the original youth organizer. But omo be brave frame. Omo nyambo omo frame. Omo nimi. See me o frame and I do 1 o'clock cry me pick your call. I attend to your needs. Ntenya afa na omo the responsibility ba be sua me na me dwane afa me responsibility ho. Omo nim ne me ye. Omo. Na me ne this me nya regional commander kra na me ye we. Wo ma me akwanya na. You know see obi a wo ya adedadade nya afa na me kwa kwosesa me so ban. I will continue to do what I'm doing and I'll continue till the party break the 8.
All right.
NDC 40 see me back. The propaganda because they know me. A lot of the NDC people know me. They know how dangerous I am when it comes to party organization. Some of them have started sending message. So the play is the floor. Already. Now, yeah, 5 in the contest. 5, in fact, we are all gentlemen. That, if you see a gentle 5 who are contesting for the position, you know, you will MPP on your party. But, we didn't know mobile. The job could be a meeting. Say. Now, I'll be at home when I body. Yes.
Edia nema wo dance Emma Obia Bowdin.
Yeah, dance on say, me bra, every say, Obia want a gift. There is no way I'm a role officer, you turn me back. I have that gift. I know how to lobby. I know how to work with the big men. You know, I'm connected to them. Until they know my work. I'm on them same penny for no. Because I'm so much about for him and how run on him penny for the I know how to wash my hands. I'm penny for no did. Until until I'm madness from core competent 5 no more. Because connection me crano, none of them hold it. None of them. Baby, I met me out here no month in room. So I'm me using me be wet. Obi our pedigree no. Obi our young no no can asem. Into bedra both NDC MPP they are talking about me. I'm all over all the platforms. So that's what is on the ground, Minia.
Wow. Okay. Iti yehwe na kakra aka ye nimu ya delegate beto so abey. Ayade a wanya abato ni mu nsem ebi wo ha behwe wo a wugina no mo album amode beto aba na ebi ana won hyede hu we de bibia da mu fine hyehye ne tesen ye de ma.
Oh, hyehye ne ye for Tirigen. The party in 24 no mo di party na nim kan na o ma hyehye bibia yi. There is no foul play or more bia kwanya no pepepe. Unless of course you are lazy, you don't want to do the work. No beka say bia o man fa album amami. O man everything available to anybody. Until she ni ha obi betimi a complaining to o ma chinchim obi nsa. Bibia dem yi pa.
Oh, okay, good. And yebehwe na ede na wo ka kire Oti region for itichire wo mo a eba beto abade ama.
Oti region for na metro mo say. Obi mama use potokasa. Obi be kasa I am the humble servant. Those are more anya encounter with me, no, they know me. The DC, a competent DC or more across the Oti region. Before they select them, they know me. Some of them contact me. So more so a lot of them know me, one way or the other. And know how connected I am. Nti na metro delegates ne se maba me sro nya se betu aba na ya depots atron mo so nya na me mba beye. I'm coming one for the youth to empower them. Assets or money no, I'll bring the assets to them. Number 2, see you be breaking 8 no. NDC for no be fuja mo party abeka ho. Na atime dia breaking 8 no. And me no we interview me catch well. Obi a unique or MPP ma legend that the youth look up to. And he has lived a very legendary life. Eka party no we need this in power 2016. In the life of the Anthony Cabo and that's what I'm coming to do. And they shouldn't look anywhere else. Me a number 1 on the ballot. They should go for Godwin.
Okay. Godwin Nayao Yombo, a.k.a. Tibling.
Yes.
That's how you do much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That's about
Thank you.
All right. I need 100.9. Ugusa witie eye asemi dika we need 100.9 Godwin Nayao Yombo. And na idi enkomono operate as the youth organizer ewo Oti region eyezo na we do ndo so wawe pa ndo nim se ono a na ewe
message be na de be ma osun kokoko ma wono ma elusu ye omo ewini ye enyina
Minia me eni nipa me giremu a mare first one ana me ka kire mo say me Maria mare me say Maria mare same way me say any better time achi no me nim de antia o ma kire me say menwe because enyo bia na betimi afa forms na be get over forms over forms now I get you say e bia wo ye hwan ana wo ye hwan me ka kire mo pay say Maria mare.
Na what can be said? What meba? What can be said? Majority of the Ashanti caucus no so support Dr. Bawumia bid and ebi ne wan.
I do do.
Oh.
One at the appropriate time, one about the cow dear.
Oh, Baba could be be my hair.
The Yemen America. Ubian, you say million spokesperson.
Okay.
And the private meeting I can't tell my daily mission. Of the 43 as taken Ashanti, the majority of them are approved by me.
And no, by percentage. Obetren say, Obekan say, and I don't modo be ye saying they approve Dr. Bawumia.
One more, meaning the one more. Approve I had the boy a punch. It is 2 years no more. As of today, look me a cash you grab about 65%.
So what you're saying?
55.
5.
6.
Hey, 6.5.
Yes. As of today,
65% of a year Ashanti caucus of MPP MPs. I believe said Dr. Bawumia ebedi MPP name.
Yes.
It's a caption we made the year Juma. Let us I'm right.
As of today, there are a lot of them are one more popular.
Say anamontuo ben and a wetu a ebeti mama wudin abana Saturday watu aba.
2 years say me pay for and me catch and pay for so mu jabra medical kunkuma mo and san pay for na o mu tre so wono makunkuma because me pesa me to aba me boje go am so na mo de ba hono no because so mu jabra mo mu nyoma je say me bodu ya nya adwuma na me dua na me bo no ipa bia ne say wo ma wasesa aba no bia ni nya na so ye be ma wanyi ni be ma so wi atu bo so no so entu so ye ba Dianiana, when you did
Faustina, oh, sorry, man.
Oh, sorry. I'm quite sorry, but me
now, Faustina, about to a na Ube Kunkum penny for one yard.
Me do party, no. I love my party. Me do party. I can yam a traso, a young Macocrano. My traso MPP. That's me get yano, cause me do me party. I mean, I've never seen me dear ma. Let's set the record. Say, you must feel MPP party. So they can say, I'm Casaya Fatame, now you're before.
Okay, it's your Faustina Diabono, Ober withdraw, and I say, and there's still so 1 2 above.
Me having why am I? Me papa was who play bad and me play bad. Who play Bonia? Me so play Bonnet.
Small ya, Monche, you, your politicians, dear, ye they are no yet there. Honestly, and Tokwan see what Ghana in Naman a man signing in a new Biana Debo. Any man, oh here, any politicians. ASEM ba ko abeka wo tekrema so no e chense kan. I want to tell you, do your politics well. Don't let politicians deceive you. Who you say you no one ye gi echinji a yen ko ntokwa o. E wi a ye frustro ko num ti nam ne ewe. Mo ana moto. Me catch them on okware. There are people here and Omu humia, omusi omutiase. Osafumafo or himfa, enya MPP. Ninu kuma AGYEMAN or NDC. Shelia Ite or NDC, no a minister. Ninu Penny Professor Ite or MPP. NDC lawyer Larry Ajeti or NDC. Ne papa waka baby Peter Lajeti or MPP. Samuel Jinapo or himfa or MPP. Ninu Penny John Jinapo or NDC. Me a mi jina hai, mi or MPP. In your penny Kamara or NDC. Ye fear ye dacom. No, I'm bedacom. Me Martina, me now me catch them one. Me who opposition down. Me party the our co-opposition. But me Kasankasa me co-opposition. Look, 1 minute you on. Look, me who opposition da. Me party MPP are co-opposition. I made them in co-opposition. Because NDC what power me didi. Kamara me kono homa me score be mame. And then me wa part me wa power bibi here na obefrɛ me ye kasa da na ma hu opposition no enti mondwin my party and my that's the only thing me da ma
and I'm say 10-0 no nti on last 4 years ya bought 10-0 na se kyerɛ ne say don't me ko abenya politics no wan ti ase ya hu ni yie ya ma me Saladwo Asafo ene o okay enti ya ma me Saladwo Asafo 17 nkrofo 10 Efre delegates nyina say yento abama ne nkrofo 10 we no betimi na omo ayadwuma. Ana okwe enso nkrofo 10. Na ba last 4 years no bibia kwa awie no na okwe 10 no awini ama maame Salaja Asafo wanya ba akokra na no na ya to aso ya start free coordinators na 18 coordinators na ye beto ye so aba ye kwa awie ya no na ye maame Salaja Asafo team omonya 2 ama okwe team anya 16 hono kire bibi ba ampusu yen ene ye beto constituency officers so aba na the woman is said Tenzalo na above 4 years ago no and they are repeating as a bono Tenzalo ni biam na me kura na come sram people mpanifo say appointment no e be a youth organizer na appointing ni deputy ni ade no pa me to ni nyina so aba say no be kan we be 17 say to 17 so ni nyina so e be born 17-0 because Tenzalo no last year 10 yen ko ade o me to 17 no so aba ni mom 17-0 esinso so so ani nyina say ya maame Salaja Asafo on tena brochire ho ye hia me Ghana biem because do me kwa benya ya yinama ana MPP mu nso no mram ye pass yi levy o se wo ma ya pass awie na yi levy ya adwuma enti Salaja Asafo sabi o ne so fa so ni wo ma sabi do me kwa benya biem ko no ha resource wa asase e ba na se wonim no te politics no wa anwane dia ene na ne boarding
Haye need 100.9 semi dika esuni na sana ebeto aso na mama special birthday wishes we special happy birthday if somebody special pa ni pay your friend Ekuata Samo okay I'll say Omao enya happy birthday Alberta Efuasewa Uwo University of Ghana Medical Center eye internal medicine department in fact Udofi say Omao happy birthday so that was what the mo bi ade abo ni nyina na so Yakobon shira no nhye wanemo so Omao happy birthday so happy birthday from Ekuata to Alberta Efuasewa, University of Ghana Medical Center, Internal Medicine Department. You are celebrating your birthday today. May the rest of your years be best years. And a year birthday wish in advance. And come a Julius, Mr. Julius Ofori. Which radie ewo Abetifi Senior High School. A year kwa Abetifi. Also Nyankopon a year domoa. Udi a year wawoda. Your china naze a advance wish. So Mr. Julius Ofori, also happy birthday to you in advance. Ebusuani nyina e wish you happy birthday in advance. Higher neat 100.9 Jumedi no your friend ASEM di kan midin e de Mark Jerry OSEI AGYEMAN. Ebeda for no what na say. Ye den sem no e ba bi go upon so. Because I dey Eye Kingsley Aruna Amaleba Wajina Dwa Yeba Bidin Komo Yamu akwa ba de ba asem di ka so woni 100.9 yasna se. Ye de dwumadi ye de bro. We de na woma aba ni nyina na wo hwe books a ekuta wo mo a. Bia mbo na moto mo ma books nko a. Enye easy. Fabna, but me I believe in protocol. Until na there be programs on the Oba first. On na me shall see free so. That protocol na me the argument. Me shall see free. Kingsley Haruna Amaliba. Kingsley,
senior
member of the NDC communication team. We na ko company bubefu. Until a member NDC communication bureau.
Exactly.
It is a.
Minia, you are the senior. You are the main question. I swear.
Na me adom boko.
You say na busu na ho ye.
Ebusu ho ye papa.
Na mu okubenwa ofie.
Kubenwa.
Mu bi ofie.
Akaka krebi. Yasa.
Ota yusu bi on.
Yeah.
A short to baby penny bi here bi ntia e pon ahume.
Oh za. Okay. Mate. I'm not the way a guy you. Oh. Now when me from one cat phone na na chance ye di nkomo.
Enra.
Enti nkomo di enyina meti.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
The voice, ambient voice, and so now it sounds.
Oh, yeah, ambient voice, be. Oh, Mrs. Tabu UK. No. Send you couldn't call you Majana. You know, the Majinani. Oh, that. You are from seeing Ninkomo. Anyway, when.
Time of you go. Good. All right. Kwabrama Fonson, Ewaha, member of the MPP National Communication Team. On so Ewaha, Yanno, Emma Bidding Como. Barna.
Yeah.
But over chance about it, never. Deal with mammy. Right, Yamu Akwaba BM Edeba Asemi di Council. I will need 100.9 into Abujafono Kingsley Haruna Amaliba Wedikan Ateninka and Kwabna Mafo and so how you member of the MPP National Communication Team. Kwabna Memo Kwaba.
Minya mejo so na pome.
Nyame do makona so eh.
Oh, nyame e de yen kwache. Wama ya hoden. Ama sebe ya tamfo ni megu ase. Ya tamfo te say Amaliba oti yi.
Oh za.
Madam for pan so min ka the last time of friend me. Amaliba say
the crew my watamfo ha. Kewo profile very one bia one still once meant. Wango ka idiom cross proverb.
Na wo dako ya wa she de ne.
No. Masa wo no ka sama mi hwano ma mi hwano. Wo bin bo me kodu fa wo bisa. Ye watamfo kroma. That watamfo so be president Akufo Addo. He is the enemy. Because and omani mo ye denya man kramari ahwede. Nkraman ahwede no mo we.
Asa ye ahwede nkraman wi.
Na dabru se kramari ahwede.
Ka chene say
what got to say kwetwa man service nsan ya. That's some that's what kwayem.
Right away.
No, the enemy we have now. I'm here to fight that enemy.
Amalba, why politics are it's about time you show more maturity. Because
you see, you show more maturity. Jerry. when I am on your platform, particularly Saturdays like this, I expect you to protect me.
I will protect you.
Don't allow my opponent to call me an enemy. Any matured. I mean, what do you mean by that? Now, we didn't hear. That's not okay. By calling your co-partner member an immature. Oh, MPP form. Mamin can't wait till. So, me share MPP need no cancel me. Making that channel. But you come na mafo.
Oh, okay.
So, me no. Me ni bobe ukumase. Ni papa no me na for pa. Me ni to tear the man.
Okay.
I know how the father brought him up, and to what deviate to tear the papa the man will feel what. They have me.
And me no kind. Oh, not before they say Bruni Grabber can say.
Being sarcastic.
Don't be sarcastic on matters of this kind because who's a man only himself on a mouth on a town for Pani Haruna, also followers. I mean, I'm about to be the Babu me to a good for the Bansu of Binka. I mean, what do you mean by that?
Okay, I get it.
It's for me, Pacho, my dog for Bakopane,
and the Queen.
I feel
okay. Diabolic no peso here, but I know it's allowed.
What to say? Oh, we know. So far, region more question.
Oh, Jadi kan maminchia ye tifa no pay ye shafo no pay. Na minchia obibia Ghana for especially obibia anope weja ne fidi ato neat 100.9 FM a woti ojumadi. Na ubisa me ye elections na sama meka say dey ade bibia koyi. Jadi kan ekoye ye police stations me ba me te say na obo yeah. But girl no foresee na obo dia minimum pa. And run the more because minimum pa. And run Michelle Otrobo. No ne Grace. Grace a champion. Omuti na e go shout Otrobo me ne fence e team ye go shout Otrobo. E team minimum pa e foresee. It you know say you move from a polling station, you move from a constituency, say you do region. And today say penny4 say nyame adom Saturday ye day enemy. And you be regional executive elections no. I think 3 days ago, and you acquire veteran. In fact, over Greater Accra, you acquire veteran what Tema. Court Tema be a golf court no long tennis court no one. Okay, around committee 10. Cocoa board dime be around that area. Quality control dime be okay. You acquire 3 days ago. But you acquire no me de radiase say bibia a peaceful.
All right.
Ama ewe no bia ye balloting. But me ma ye babunu ne de. Na nipa me bo ne chi dom say me bob nyame so mpaye. Say nyame ya dom a eye election say ye koi osanso kobium. Na sa nipa me bo ne din ana me ka no ho asemi eye ye nua eye Moses Abo.
What channel share one say maintain Moses Abo possible together. What does it mean?
The slogan here possible together. Now possible together and say un say yenuanom MPP for the drone ka say break the 8
yeah.
But on any day and say look to break the 8 enye mere rhetorics.
Okay.
Because look your elections are ebi mu twetwe bi mu 90 men can that out ube wie no na obi wo ha sebe ni buafu.
Yes.
On any day and say the focus ni say or say nyaye back together it no say possible together ya me adoma ya two election ni ya obi wini obi lusu bia ye nya ye nka ehumbom ye nya adwumaden because look Mark what him say 2016 election
yeah
now the scenario around the days to the elections no na different.
Okay.
Precisely because also that time now a message no not clear because now NDC na amambo no sabe na ajom nsem omo anka sakra e de amambo no e ko share IMF fonsa o share teacher for cra training allowance next training allowance na message ni wo ho 2020 election precisely so o share policies are ye de to Ghana for nyina nim ye ko 2016 election ye ko 2020 election na majority of the policies ye implemented meka free SHS meka planting for food and jobs meka one day straight one factory meka one day straight one dam meka one constituency one ambulance ye chai ni nyina and then you go 2024 election the narrative is different so they say you say tembia no aya de enuanum anaye nyina ye politics de agiatum ni say incumbent doesn't lose power rather it is the opposition which wins power.
Yeah.
The thing is say incumbent no the one you dwuma yi a delegates no will pass a verdict on you into wo de we dwuma and a betcha say yensa ento also and answer me yensa ento also into share 2020 election 2020 election ekoya
the overwhelming victory I nya close to 600 vote difference 600,000 vote difference I ne NDC for ko I nya e bi see da upama u producer and check it in the history of Ghana in the Fourth Republic there is no presidential candidate our con the second term our saying now votes over 600,000 e bi see that even me call you round you know the name for the NCA John Evans Atamos our nya ni baby call about first time, second time, even the third time, we need close to about 50,000 votes. You make us what I say?
40,000.
40,000 votes, yeah, around 40,000 votes. Now, show way our first time. You continue to swab based on the records. You continue to swab based on the performance. Now, when you're over close to 600,000 vote difference, I think it's another way out there. Ghana for action or do. The Indian say, you made the DDC enemy. Sabe o hwe enye covid bebo mu a e na yesianka ye free covid mu isu Ukraine so bebo mu a but sani o ma ye ti ase time ye fight covid ne say look sani ye be put back the economy in shape no and no there we have the requisite competence to do that now how to get human being back especially obi a we need there e ya na edin because I know there ye nya nim say obo ade nyame nko a na Lazarus o ye de otimi ye de epeja ne free ufum nti ano de economy ne de senia ekobia no me arehwemu e wona na do dan kwaku fadu mu se osan edi ye so asomampani no yenkoru 2024 no na enyama asesa na amanfo asenya gidie e wonimu na bibia ye expect se obeye no de nyina waye in fact unim se ye ko randi me twem me call e fene se tashi me hwe eye interchange omo ye minua mark na me yema hyeme and dry a coffee apokwase. In fact, you found a because one said, baby, one share road signs in here, over copy a different offense and destination crowd.
Okay.
It's in Milbisaya, a young man was a ball.
I don't know, you're incumbent.
I know you're incumbent to see her. Now, to make the away a year 2016, 2020 election.
A dear, why?
Mamma Canum and Abacosem, just a minute. Moses Abo Ayobia, Sabi, why assembly man?
Yeah.
For good 12 years. It is not easy. So we call assembly election 1 2 3 nani nya we win yes oyobia osan ebedi eye mbabu nanim e Greater Accra na o hwe Greater Accra ha ma ade a sebe yes me tie the campaign pa no say ye resedu nketia tama ye kokot no kan sembi asem o kan ne so oh NDC eye 2012 election oh o ma win ewe na yenko entum da asem o kan ko si so say eye assembly member elections na ye to eye prior to 2016 election, no, NDC had the majority of votes. And also trust note, and also say any research mark, the research or any die this ampa. They said don't get chaka and no pare. Intina or no so sabe as assembly member no, what can he do? Into Bera, Greater Accra, look, you assembly election, a woman say so non-partisan, but look, my and dada party politics ni wom my and dada ho akwa the constitution in black and white just keke but si ya kai ho di ho no kware pa wom e dwumadie a odi kese ni so make sure say obem mapo all assembly members who identify him before now akoma bom now ye no ko say close to about 70% of assembly members in Greater Accra dodo na more or less omunya bi before but now akwa say they sympathize with the party and okomunya bom to be kai say prior to 2020 election, press conference we can say 70% assembly members endorse Nanado for his second term. Okay. Nina na dream pa odanidi. Okay, tama ya ka say friends John Dramani Mahama, the former president, His Excellency. I can so Baba legalize Okada. Okay. Moses Abo the only person now tijinemu as friends obia otimi ko ghettos. Obia otimi eko the hinterlands. Okada for you now, say, look, it is not about legalization of Okada. Rather, young say, you bet me then a more alternative job. Because of what me catch your minion baby, or me dispatch riders are. Or my school. But it's an opportunity on Munya into no, Ayana Quede. Or making sure so Okada for you now, Minoka say, majority of them ate me in Juma Ewa, Benjumemu, because of even a flagship policy with NAPCO that could be ahead by our Muse. It could have its own challenges. But at least it's me and my man for showing an opportunity to serve in the government. It's Papaya Abojuma, na yako 2024 election mark. Ghana for Mutiemi, especially NPP delegates. NDC for all my gains and answer some more catch will be honest. Look, 8 years, Inti yakwe 8 years we nti almost 8 years. Me patch the narrative is not true. The thing say tembia no constitution ni ma ho kwan. Okọ abato na owini a odwumadi a obedi no Ghana for enhwe no moto eto so aba. Se yenya obi a obetimi akọ the petty traders so. Se yenya obi a obetimi akọ the hinterlands. Se yenya obi obetimi asi from akachen this for say no way. We equally have the men. Se mo say yakwa akoto aba e policies a mo fa mo policy mbra. Moses Abo ebe church policies mitime Ghana for any NPP delegate. Nyame ya adoma eye 28 Saturday ye day ni ma mesrew ukwa akoto wa ba mesrew because electoral commission unim so ye registration in nya no eye statistics ni che say close to 65% of the total population omo vote no they are a population of the youth. Ije here obi obedi mbabu nanim a obeche the youth obeche say yes oko eshe kan abako pre edi nkunimde abra na sanipa no there is nobody. Mark, I say sanipa no there is nobody
in the greater
Accra region than eye miami nua my senior brother my boss eye Moses Abo me ka ashe nyame di me no nyan say NPP delegate for omoma onsa NC from Danyame Adoma Saturday by this time na nkunimde no na eden ashe eba ma ku bisa me na ye wo hono no
yo na so far album amode to aba ne emunsem committee na adwuma wo mo ye no etemosan team Moses Abo etemosan.
Oh, for us we don't want to focus on those things. Your focus ne say one your PK forms. In fact okay. PK forms I think Tuesday I was there. Okay. We met Yeshia we friends Obra Sports. Okay. Yeah, Obra Sports. We share a year motoke and they didn't. In fact, they came voluntarily because almost a year Okada for no. They came voluntarily because
Okada for no to now for no.
Because look, Mark unim say si ekwa kotoa ba na so be wini a ahomache no be hu. I'm telling you because ekotoa ba na se party no be wini abon sa ahomache. Amanfo e de aboba e na salai. Asma make minim so we aware. Yeah, amanfo de aboba na salai e na kan hu say aya professor not in the Land Cruiser ni mu no ono sorry ahomache be salai o. Who say professor be asola abe salai ahomache. There be the petty traders. Those in the hinterlands. Okada for menewu anam bebru na efi say yes. Ye hear bibi and I hear government and as a political party be di yenim na ede ele friends nkunimde abra ye nyina as Ghana for no. Inti Moses Abo o hwe dwumadi e wadi ene senior we leveraging ho with even the common floor person na fi say said ni di yenim a dole nyame ya doma come 2024 ye be make history in the Fourth Republic say NPP retaining power first time and second time ti nyame ya doma na ye 12 years na me sure say Ghana for nyina arwehemu omanya ewo yemu no sabe ye ma omosa NC from ti Moses the Moses of our time Greater Accra regional youth organizer Moses Abo nyame ya doma dwumadie kese de me sure say nkunimdie ene ba ba ye odia nti mark ubisa na de ewo no
better say Kwabena Manfo or a member of the MPP National Communication Team na Moses Abo the team no so there on the Dimakotene pa where they home campaign there
may coordinate in terms of strategies may coordinate in terms of one strategic management in terms of senior dynamics
because said they
and two media relation because look media this is social media and the talk of the day so they say and then who need Twitter Mahama Becho say open be akọ Twitter so they say who need TikTok and TikTok will be download on the phone so they say inti may managing in terms of that arena but what Shemi say Charlie Sebi Otan Kudwan way in America he is ready for the job. Moses Abo nyame adomu nim say ye vetting no I was there ye we so ye me baso mark
na so wan ka
me baso mark ye we so ye we nomination no obi akọ eden akọ peke baby oba akọda e wo ballot paper na so baby ne ton enye den kura ma akọ de me bisa ye den number me nka hwe ba de me bisa ye
number ne ton ye number 1 or last.
Very good. 1 or last. Ekufuado last 4 years na mabe no di win election.
But and the men fan men fan be petition. How they come as
Sanya Nanado 2020 koda number 1. Akoji nkunimdie every MPP fo nyina no. Na me adom ya kore ballot ni so no. Me am boss Moses Abo eda number 1.
Okay.
Into kwa mesro sanya ye ne 4 years and 2 years ago no. Esoro hwa no obi anhwe. Moses Abo Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizer, order number 1 on the ballot paper. Mark
Medase. Easily.
Senior.
Yeah, share major discussions and I say. Internal election. But Kingsley, also Maminu discuss it internal election. More party a year registration. Why are we there?
We may talk about my constituency in Timpani constituency.
Okay.
Bull Peelis, primary school, polling station A.
Boom.
Bull Peelis. Bull Peelis. Free ho until you know to me more.
Right there, big man.
My friend,
baby, you free then me sure said ya what day I can kasa buba.
My friend, my branch secretary.
Yes.
I had my old card needed to some man.
Okay.
I'm a triakasa 1 year my card into me. Baby, I'm a baby.
Second, I'm see 2 CDs.
Me kwa kojima de.
Na me ba.
Oblama for can sempi wa.
Oh,
na nsem no.
We Moses Abo no ton no.
Nsem no centered on the youth of Ghana.
Yes.
And he seek to cast aspersions say end this war bem. Yanye hwe mama bu. That is the impression he's creating here. MPP for papa ne kan asem. Say MPP ni oya ketua omu ade. Yini so on kan okre. Now, let's deal with the issues one after the other.
Internal elections na bese.
Oh yeah, so internal election one wants to make And one man to make
Okay.
Go internal elections here in an imagine about to also.
No.
Yeah, 12 year abine ye. The year abine so no be your mind over baby. Good. NTM form MP for motia bemu. You for any omoye.
Okay.
You want to turn your NDC for so aye ho. The omo person omoye and the NDC so be ye. You want to 2 million ho. You when you dimu na Ghana from bu one time. But only senior also they are breaking the 8.
Yeah.
MPP ni bia cancer sem na. Tin ye. Ye 8 to mo break you. They are breaking the A. They are breaking the A. Ghanaians will break the A. Okoto fuel. And now obe kono A series. Oche be kono 9.5. Oche be kono 9.7. Na kono nim. Into oyi ye busa se fuel and boy saying, "We are who or the same board na display the pay. We say A. Then we will break the A." Honorable Sapon Amprechum. Ni didn't know. Mampon MP. Ni didn't know.
Yes.
The video cover me so video now.
Oh me ho.
Yes.
Asa me ne kase nra.
Ha. Onwa say. If elections are to be held today, MPP, you better lose say poto.
It doesn't also mean MPP.
Senior, and yes, sir, it doesn't mean. What it means is that one kind of brofo or kind of tree, one kind of French, what kind of brofo grandpa you want to was if elections are to be held today, you to abandon MPP, you better lose poto. And you know some no kind of putting me focus.
Okay.
The reaction of his audience to the statement he so made. MPP for a moti echire hono ano address woman one would have expected say omoti sasem ne kanya semba so bi say ye to abanda ye be di ntwo kan so ko bi eboto but omo bo omo nsam obi si bo hobium adan no mo hobium because they know they have failed, they have badly performed, and every Ghanaian must listen and listen well. Senior,
yes, sir.
Mr. Kwame Mpianim, or you're one of the most respected politicians and economists of our time. I love the man and I admire him from afar. The first time I'm meeting you, and in fear I didn't hear it from him. I told him in the face, Your Excellency, I respect you a lot and I admire you from afar. Oganti interview to Africa Watch in 2013. I think June edition of Africa Watch and I captured that story. No, Okansembi was it the good antidote for bad governance is a fear of losing power. Taban was also obedient to about Tumua. Then you will do what the people expect of you. Do we see that from MPP? No. Ghana force and pay levy. I quantum more watcha and a Ghana force and Timmy Mene. Wa force ya pay levy quantum one as yam. We are grumbling, but no one want to talk. A bank offer a Japan deal at the buy. Ghana force and pay. Why you know once a coin be also you push a Japan deal. And then what yes a Chimota forest muso or betoma busha for.
I don't see a seminar.
I can't. So
a banner beton.
Oh, share a watch you come, senior. Petrobo a dear chini a tomb. Ye 2 months a tomb. Kasikani a tomb. Ye 2 months a tomb. Go to the market and examine the price of commodities. I will say, and you're covered. This government here, the most useless and incompetent government of our time, led by a clueless and visionless leader, Mampene Kufuado. What need is to do hunu baku. Kaudi wa bon krano. Wa bon krano. Kwame Nkrumah di uhui. Kwame Nkrumah tano Mampene Kufuado no ho. Me wa. Buzia mo ne papa any buzia de omo de betwem. Uhui. In fact, a champon any akufu ade omo de betwem. Uhui. Rollins by 79, 3 months, or Samba 81 to 92, need also hui, and the military regime. And now transform free war military regime to the civilian government 1992 to the year 2000. When Kufuor became president, Kufuor was a cabinet minister. Don't tell me. Kufuor did the you serve as a minister, you serve as an MP concurrently. Who free war? At a mess, and then Mahama so the Omodi 8 years between. Ayebia wa bonwa hu ni hwempo ka wo kansa amambu weni mina de bomwa can't you do something different? But unfortunately, Akufo-Addo have demonstrated say or the most incompetent and visionless leader, and he will go down in history as a leader who came to govern this country. Posterity would never want to remember him.
And then I'm going to describe that. So
I'm Mampene Kufuor. Sorry, I'm sorry with that. I'm sorry about that. Mampene Kufuor. But you see, he's talking about the youth, sir, or the free SHS aba. No, they achieve then. Or the free SHS, or they achieve then. Senior.
Yes, sir.
Media that capture stories. I mean, really, craving show. Okay, so on the 16th May, no Monday, not Tuesday. 16th of May.
16th, there's a Monday.
Fine. And they
15th. It's a 16th Monday.
Yeah.
What's it say?
Ghana education is in serious crisis. It is pathetic. Not. I teach you for Oklahoma. Omuku Batan and then not. Woman Omoka say yo. The Ghana education is in serious crisis. It is very pathetic.
So,
this is the story. I don't online.
This is it.
This is it. Me your time reading it down. Senior. Me your time and read the story, senior. But the heading doesn't tell something different from the story. You know it, I know it. No. See away. Resign. You are a monumental failure. Chamber of Agribusiness to Agri Minister. Chamber of Agribusiness. A demand say the Minister for Agriculture what born about say planning for food and jobs no once form. That's in the Juma and Shoni. The same Agri Minister. No cancer fertilizer bind the abasi and for Nuya and Nuano Krumani Bindino. On some food ponko and soft fertilizer across the border. One team one cast and 20 interview. This Agri Minister you are praising here. And now, Unim, for the first time, free SHS student, ghbase.com, the free SHS student to embark on a massive demonstration over eating gobe for weeks. Omudi gobe anapa, consistently for over 2-3 weeks to 1 month. How many times? And a chance I issue statement. Sir, they are going to close the schools down. How many times? A binding sick release here, scanning coin. A binding better so Mampene Kufuor one of the policies I'm going to tell them who come na for what can be many times. Mona moya buy mo introduce social intervention policies. Okay, yate. Let's take on the face value. On the basis of more crooked understanding of what is meant by social intervention. Let's understand it according to one's own terms. But has Omampeni Akufo-Addo government done to capitation grant? Abani so extended capitation grant to you. Now me busa wa yemi Omampeni Akufo-Addo. Even the DC is important more from Hono. No assembly man. A bill money Moses Abo. Kobrama for Tia Kache MPP Mabunsi and Twaba man number greater youth organizer. No. The Bako school about the Kasai, about the whole Kasai. Government spends less than 1 cedi per child in the capitation grant. Less than 1 cedi.
School feeding.
Yes, less than 1 cedi a day. Less than 1 cedi a day. They are banning, I don't know. Now, only maybe 30 is our story. We go further. Now, only. Go and check the records. It was NDC government that expanded the capitation grant.
Expansion.
Expanded. And indeed, we increase it. Exactly. We increase it. And don't forget. The economic conditions under NDC are not the same today.
Well, yeah.
And you know what I mean? Even if NDC spent 50 pesos maybe in 2012, I didn't have 50 pesos to buy and then yes, I will. Because cost of living have quadrupled. And I'm paying Akufo-Addo. And then inflation, number 2 inflation, say. Inflation, I could do 23%. If expect to put up say about 30% before the end of the year. Because I mean, no bet na bem. Number 1 Mahama. And Mahama and Jamisika. Mahama bo mino. No blame Mahama sa until 2020. Person no, already that was it. Mahama blame no and Celibium. It was so the COVID aba. And I'm more benefiting monumentally from COVID. And which Sikari Japadi Moya Yinano, Montimi and Fabakumpo Aya Japadi Bia Momino, hospitals are mostly. But Peleku for the Kojas in Pio catches a fellow Ghanaians, or be seen in our hospitals by the end of 2021. Block back upon their two form. What the block back to form? What's the Andra? Oko Hifa. Mention not because Terminal 3 and Kojama down be quiet Oko Dubai. And Kodu Terminal 3. I'm a demon sub bomb yem, a finama kuma, a unigum yem sa. Hey! 1 year away, almost a Mahama. Me, come in, me, whom the quiet doormat, Mahama. Me, will rub my skin, I'm the doormat, I call Mahama say, Nanti so. What a man, what a leader with vision, what a leader with wisdom, what a leader. Mahama will continue to be a nation builder. Namo, I will follow the way. Upon the boost of a boy, the terminal 3 were here for. Go and see more helping from one. Assemble mechanics, say.
And now, obviously, terminatory, I been be bound on the terminatory. Is that the case? I been be bound on also one. Then the policy.
Do you think terminatory is enough? Do you think terminatory is enough? Huh? Despite terminatory, Mahama, it is still enough. We still need more. And for your information, Mahama plan was that Ori terminatory now, no about terminal 1 and 2 with a similar project. No Makutuka Abe International, full-fledged international airport. No could develop aviation land now or the same. Madina no. Then Kahona Bay domestic airport. No domestic airlines in the Mako. I don't think the man here Pokuasa way, Pokuasa interchange. You know, so they creating highway from Pokuasa on all the way to Madina, linking the Bokobi Road. Better about in the way. And that abundance society curriculum. I need new textbooks. This is the government you are praising. Now, on him. NDC is the first government of the 4th Republic developing national youth policy document.
That is correct.
That will govern the development of the youth in this country. Very well. Good. Very well. So, come on, for one name. And one name, no. Let me tell him here. Don't dance. He was the minister. Exactly. Yes, that's a different debate. That is a different debate. That's a different debate. But look at the about documentary. I disagree. Very well. Nothing stop. Even Gante say, "Me for what someone can put on the face value." Even if it is, that's what you mean there. People better not what stop them from also using that document, but they can't even implement it. But it doesn't take away from the fact that NDC envisioned about the good of the youth of this country, and therefore we develop a national youth policy to that effect. But I mean, read the paragraph 1 and 2. They're on the forward. Also, the youth all over the world have been acknowledged as an important human resource with the potential to contribute significantly to national development, and therefore must be accorded such recognition and be involved in national development by government and other stakeholders. 2 or 3. Indeed, the new millennium provides the youth the opportunity for a new beginning for them to be involved in national development since they are potential leaders of any nation. Youth development, however, does not occur in a vacuum. The youth must prepare and be prepared to take up this leadership role. Mo bet na ba mu. Mo se mo kofa nap ko bai. Mo hisa bo na obo mo MPP for this is assembly so kruma. Post 40 am picking no. Because yemfa partisan politics en ko assembly level. And within the constitutional can expressly clear say no political party will sponsor or support a candidate to the assembly. No could do what. So MPP Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizing Team. What they are ASEM in every infiltrated. Are you surprised that Accra in such a mess we are in? They are playing partisan politics there. Meanwhile, honey, for politics in call, you can do your politics outside the assembly. You want to cut your politics. You want to call some of your. So are you surprised? Say Accra a butcher any other period under any government apart from opinion Kufuado. But more youth in afforestation, youth in Diabe more kind. NDC develop those models. This is the document. Model at the papa from Benamudiaba Bium. I didn't from Benamudiaba.
Okay.
The youth are the future leaders of the country. Man, for we crazy cry. We were developing the youth. A lot of models were created to give them the edge. And until now, you are building schools, building hospitals, building Terminal 3. So we use school bar. So we aviation or any other related programmer. CFO would know Kotoka International Airport. You are there for the rest of your life. So we a lawyer. You can go to High Court Complex, Accra. Then you sit there at the comfort of the AC. Then you can address my lord. Now what the lawyer Samna Shogun. Then you bem. Unlike before time or no more court at Trase Ewan Tabu Diamunu. Which change the face of legal profession and legal business in this country. What have you done for the youth? Apart from killing them here and now, go and see in Kwanzaa. Have you condemned that? What by a partner? I was expecting him to first of all express sympathy and condolences to the family of Nkwanzaa.
Okay.
You get it? I was expecting you saying cut up Pekinukwa. I was expecting to do it. And then sadly, you saw the instruction. And then sadly, MPP Penny Biasun Nkwanzaa ho. Penny Biasun ho. Oman Penny ku for the issue statement. Ka joy fraud na kwa kan se kwa sasi ya ope yintuma o de be kwa yi. But ya ikuma etiado. Wa post for table tin tia bontin so who kum Ghana former who ye ho hwe. Now we mama kan fa wensi kura oni say strangely. Oman Penny ku for na konya no should begin to ask questions about it.
Nakonya be.
Nakonya na that kind of the chinchi Ghana you should begin to ask questions about it. Yes, our house is saying. Now we say every bia odi akonya no be fa kan mu abon to Ghana ha bia no okoba pe accident ayen tibi de si okruma.
Hey massa.
Hey say.
Don't go there.
I am asking a question.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
I am asking a question.
Bebacho don't go there.
Na ababa no so e. Also they come ozu bempa.
Me say don't go
there.
I
can't say I shouldn't go there. But me kwa hifa. I hifa na mako.
For the purpose of my program I so. Don't go there.
And for the sake of the respect I have for you, Mate.
I need 100 points now. Hey, Amaliba setting the questions, and the topics of Ribrama, baby, and I'm a double babefa. Why ya about to a my show? And why was settle questions and why you went to the no problem. There, the Amu and this for most of my lectures and events. Here, you will do the peak level we are going to discuss. Kwabena, meet you.
Share. And this is for audio which I own. Bashing Shufra.
Ade.
Amaliba. My main cast, my main started from a year, baby Okasa, Nanado Danko Fado, His Excellency. A day Akonya Etonekamu. Malba, what by Moda, Minabotre. Oh, there be see. Okasem no krana nyabotre okasem nyabotre.
Hold on.
Oh, relax.
Hold on. I'm striking out. It's what's striking out? But Bebacho ade. What's striking out? Now the we nyabotre. But striking out then it means we need not to talk about it because we break in my man and to us. It go ahead.
Adaroma. what can me trust so
Yeah.
I met message say uncle sua de fe ne protocol what they say te sansem na se a ansem mi wo ho a onka eh ena mark me so metena ka say president bi so baaye aye no his excellency John Dramani Mahama campaign baby obeko bia no okra black bottle
no
na ide mark na ide mark na ide
to so na wakeka nsebiti
so sebe nsema na menu ekenya otwe ni gina we imi so me de black bottle is be fema na ide but obi ehun say na John Dramani Mahama baby obeko bia no okra black bottle bra no anu bibi kakra but o de don no ehun hia me so ade ase do de enko enim hwe o ka say NPP ye call election subsequent election dey enim Ghana for say break the what me boa amalba eya montiasie NDC for montiasie say elections ye kwa koto elections a ye message any de koto elections enye chobo hey because tetemme no etem samrei obia esanimdie a abentino obia pese o ka sama edi mpunto ebaba ne dachim iti me mama a typical example mark ene Ghana fa mutemi yan kayechi yenua na yenua ye papa eye toni edu sani pa American asemi na ono the director of research o ema the NDC government again osanso be the ambassador to Netherlands papa etu nenimu tuo se NDC conference anya de obe attend enne anasa ochina reason of the mind say NDC party no omunye serious political party na some conference he is expecting them to discuss policies. Rather, Omuko conference, all they talk about is to how to win election. Any means and ways to win election. That is their focus. Papa Pano, as a research director, who said there be your election, I will see me talk message a resonating with the ordinary person. I will see me cast sama among for benya hope away. But just win elections, say about dream kweti kwaswe we need here. I know they are fire. Omwankasa research director be catch am say mo de enya do be attend mo conference nti amalba the next election no enya tabe choboyo policy alternatives that can there na makamo there the part before I back power 2016 elections NPP time I opposition yet kwesa cabinet ministers mark okay na cabinet ministers are say NPDC for the policy bar yanso yet na se ne review enya NDC dia ya speaker kra eba be pass okakotena na kunya so kra na da ne mayo o kana se yentiase a yanso yet na se ne review with a team of experts na yanso ya kire ya adwen so just say eno no e Ghana for no who say we are a serious political party who means business young man be we see a time and events Ghana for time now talk about education then a free SHS buy into school kola beans garini beans yenye ko school ni friend gobe and obiedi tempo set sample a gobe enya de bone mark gobe
some this
na me ko school me what tech wild west room 148 Katanga hall ya ko ni afre ya be say gobe no kokko na bia na say no de news na de me de say a friend say 11th a friend say May just last week the sector minister they right Educhum yes obekani plane say government will release 200 million cedis CFA FPSHS now part of the money buffer stock omo to enwane FPSHS for MDDD it's a some how can e be a story now read here na check update yourself say me no can say Ika eko ye mebunu no omuko school no mudidi.
Why should we sit down at the BR did the chance for the statements be ban sana banya babontia beka say your friend is saying we release Zika. School feeding. Look at school feeding. The school feeding program. And then there's a woman you did sana me program so Ejededa siba. So tie.
Oh, me tie pa.
Good.
Yes.
Na ansa na ye better say aban e release sika. Ba ne say it goes against your government.
You can me know ya being 100%. And yes, and kedru me bwana.
Yeah.
But kanu kware wa ware wo yire womba. Nso mo ware bo yire womba. Sometimes chop money to the bia ya krasa ma mindru edwum na mensa no mumu. Ma konya bi da.
Oh, anope grandma ebi.
So what you say?
See a grandma ebi.
Bia e kabrabon. So what you say? Enya aban ne pe. So be yes aban e kabrabon but there fenisa na say there was ye kan say aban edisika ko. Ama sa esu na ekoso no say esu na brase. Now NDC me pacho when it comes to education your records a bon mark me say NDC record eden a bon uka FNS research allowance ana university lectures esu say NDC FNS John Dramani Mama entu mom I'll cancel it okay so who person who apply for research allowance or creative fund apply and justify why it was buying MOSika to do research school university the whole of Juma obey lectures have been majority is about research. NDC time be cancel research allowance. Ebeka said the BO. I just who apply to the fund. I approve us ya mosca so we research allowance. And you buy research allowance then ya reinstate santum for 500 cedis and normal the lectures for 2000 cedis and me no kasi. Mimi was school aye KN University. And not John Dramani Mahama ye president that time 2011. And for the first time, a tertiary institutions just say a light bill. It is not a school fees, but a itinerary, no portion of it. Now you trust a light bill. I'll be for the semester year and also for the year. And I may know because they say, and now to buy some policy in one term. And can light bill yeah cost we and can just imagine how it will compound. A student, a teacher, a student, or more tertiary, schools, almost school fees. It means so about education, there is so much cry. And I mean, no, can say kinagati. Who can say Muslim for much a media for weekend for the Revi dinner from
Islamic instructors.
And this is for time. Almost a start with Kakania de Momo. Almost became. Hey, into what the money wadi. Into what the money period. Almost became no can say any case come Islamic instructors. And you just can a momo na en shomun crying no mun so mun timi nche ye mabunu na de so dia say who can your friend say nkwale ya mu control wasei any your friend say BC unim say na me no ka say who control BC ya aban under his excellency na do dan kwaku fado dankpa otua school fees ma free who control BC ya registration fee no yes otua ma free me kai pass BC me class ye pamu ebimu me boni panidin guy me kan pan at the time I think 2 months before I beto FNS here be kwa BC and na mama ne papa nya akwanhia but na private school and government school ye pamono now unfortunately Oxanko a government school ko not being said certain at least school fees no form kakra but na bi mba and no so ye san pamono na mama no kase wentimi ancho BC and esa kra no oname anka sambe na si ya anka BC omutrei enka free and another atria mobi enka wafa wonya faso dia den ewom binia even common training allowance kekempo na mutimi ntua to the extent say okay then first deputy education minister Okuja Tablakwa on Sam George Moko one of the tertiary first institutions okay grow okay omukwa enom lisika egu kamri kwa komo they told them in their face that you can't take us for a fool. They told them in their face, you can't take us for a fool. It's people a school now dan kwaku fado obiet mi fan hon tono. Even yadi free SHS ever, almighty free SHS ever. Then the NDC for one compound, they ran several campaigns just to ridicule free SHS. Mark. And then even omukwako chobi sikra abampa odwene mawo otria eye registration fee amomo say akole bia memeko school there is no way amekwako cho exams I may refer to past questions because a mawo eye preview how the questions may likely to be set the top past questions mom then NDC fwanka nanado percent nkola ni twa to ato apa momo na yakase ofie SHS ye buy no nkola na de twa Ohona me who say NDC for say man no bofo. O ka say nkola no control exams wie ye. Omo ye demonstration. E the president attempt baako boy baako me refi ni din.
Yeah.
About life so the president attempt say president adada no. Now questions no more past questions they were expecting say questions no be leaking out my exams.
Yeah.
Only the president attempt. That was when I was expecting the NDC to come and apologize to Ghanaians. And then free SHS. Young man I know what adesso. Oh, 9 or 10 ones. So okay. And then men look as UK. And then brofo at the classroom. In fact, it is revealing. Sir, boy, yeah, make an ASEM work. Adesso. Nema make us say. Nasi campo de bamana ko school pune edin into not 90 several kilometers.
O wa ben ma make us ASEM we insurance ASEM wa ka fa be. Eye me ameba. Make us be ba in journalism.
Oh, okay.
Your friend or dame.
I no ko story no.
No ko story.
True.
Ade ne ba ye. Me se ba be host no cry. It just say ono na aboa obia recognizing no. But ono na ko change story ne ba yo.
So yen kana taking it because it's about time.
Yes,
even I was say Orani for now.
Yes,
I was say Orani in several interviews on a boy now or UK no. How the guy is progressing. I will take it on. Me no kasa we say
we vision.
Me say me no kasa we say me youth organizer or national youth organizer. Eya na be. And na jomene ne kasa na me da me real kasa we am friend. We will take it on as a project. Not Ghana for say free SHS ne buy no. Enya dey ya po enya dey man Ghana for.
Very good. Where you quay by now, it's a called damn the platforms so Nananka on the boy and the rest of you at the end. I say, now, leave it to me. I am going to take it up as a project. I thank God. I thank God you'll be our Obabes.
Mark, leave it to me.
Okay,
next time, I'll give you a record of what has happened. In fact, me kura me manana na me ado ma Monday. Obe for program so na be for program no what can was. I'm speaking on public platform.
All right, medasa
3 SHS ba ye den amanka. Ye koto apo ama eye SHS for yi. Ene boy ya na sebe nka enye nyame na ye na dom e no nya opportunity of free SHS a. Sebe nka na brabo afan. Ene me do ka say mark wan ka say we di dance here. One kasa oba training no and a call ye friends at that interview and a bar limelight and I don't saw drain the mount. I call her passage I will say a buano. In fact, before another crown, a young Ghana for the runner, a creative fund and no more person contribute to Mark Mebuana. They wanted to help him because they have not said free SHS. No, yes, it's a boy here for. And I mean, no, because a sub boy over UK. Now they are so revealing, they say, on your brofo at a class. Extra exams no Mark make say Mark Ghana for mutio Mark me say on your bro full exams no when him say he is the best student in his class.
Best, yeah, that's correct.
He is the best student in his class and almost say in record times the grades are when you know not any student from Africa and then just record defense he was scored that score in his class. These are products of free SHS. What the NDC did not believe in. It me so a bad educational NDC there mo marito mo kan kura ye dwene kokan ye dwene se be boa Ghana for na me say na nado dan kwaku fado a odi enim no the policies are wa hye nyina na obedi obedi so okasa bi mo si o atoton Ghana japade ama ene eye asase kura eda achimota ye ton me boanya sa no kai
but then there achimota asase ndo obi anton
inia NDC for ade o mo mpe oh my brabum ene no kware
so obi aton na abusua no na aton ba da nya ban
NDC for the omumpe oh my brabum ene no kware
ene say
asase a ye kan wa asem unim say under the ordinance of 1876
yeah
ena ye di tumi krata ekoje sa asase our family a omu oni asase no the our family that was the year
family.
Yes Owu family that was the year 1921 The Koji said, "Yeah, reserve I forest." Now, 2007, family nature petition, Emma, His Excellency, John Ejekunku say, "Osre, buying part of the the peripheral of the forest now amount for already. I encroaching no. Young farm mom will to me crate, no muntiminya the starting tongue. And I buy a fair committee. Some call shame. In fact, committee needs to say, Ebe G to Musa indeed." As some of the Owu family air canon, edimu nti edi tumu se de be mom that was 2007 but yentimi anya nkrata hu sem enwie and 2008 yedi fi abemu now the same family the Owu family 2013 it was similar letter Emma the NDC at the time na John Dramani Mahama eti abemu anoye president and also setting up a committee a committee ni be tumu say indeed asase no peripheral na already it has been encroaching no yanya ne mrem ne yafanya de yema family no 2013 me no ka say omutina ase agitumu se yemfa momo ye ba power yi the same family I den asaba say yanya den yemfa asase ne nya den emomo na unim say asase ye de keka ase de momo asase a amanfo approach dada wo enye the entire Achimota forest wo into one aban yemfa asase bia ye 2 2013 John Dramani Mahama agitumu se sabe yemwa na asase yemfa momo yi almost also ye enkrata I chase yajitum say land commission any bushafo ntenase ne yandane asase no emma the Owu family and that was 2013 the buy the same family e buy ye nanso e no mesre yen and president say ade amubi say krampo de John Dramani Mahama kura apase dada e de amamo na de aka ne say ye be bi nkrata sem eye EI e be chese indeed eye the developer amu pese o develop asase no and the Owu family no mwanka sambeti me e take over the peripheral ye ka peripheral ano na akwese amanfo iron coach dada no we be take over no meti me de we develop it because sabu take over na we develop ya e san say 1921 ye sheda ye mra e reserve as a forest intino e was say san come back ne ye san the same mra ne ye sachra san mra na ye 1921 no ne ye chemu say aha ekosi ye forest aha ekosi hey portion we there sabe you say yan farmer the Owu family into all what the NPP government did was to do an EI. Now you have 2 EIs, EI 144 and EI 154. Now the 2 EI no not a more specific instructions. The EI 144 ne say for now a year 2013 the Mahama Ditumu under committee or sector here say yan fa asase no emma the Owu family no ye the asase no ye den emma the Owu family now omon fanya den omon fama here private developer no mun develop it asase no and the portion no the peripheral ye ka peripheral no na it has already been encroached and at 2013 Mahama Ditumu any ayen umbra si emfa mom and EI 5154 no so ye san so ye say apart from peripheral na ye dey mom no the portion, the majority of the portion, a forest no still remains as a forest. It may not say not even a hectare, just 1 hectare of the land. Apart from the peripheral, no, not even a hectare of the land. Any of them offense a private developer.
Peripheral no a part of the reserve. It has
precisely so.
Can answer the encounter. They can't be.
They be saying no, it has already been encroached.
Good.
But
it has
not
already been agreed. Yes. I understand. But as what kind of said the encounter? Yani atenasi ayenje high. And a man for be acquisition between a couple of
yes. Emphasis ne medasini nchiemu no. Emphasis ne say ya ye 2 EIs. Ba ko say peripheral no betime develop e ye be bia encroach ni say na wa chiemu no. And ba ko so say apart from the peripheral no baby a forest no it still should remain as a forest. It's just 1 hectare crying ye. Now, the crown pony say, just a minute. The crown pony say, yes, also the EI, Nimu say, a year 144, Nimu say, development be a bear the peripheral of the Achimota forest.
It must be approved by the minister.
Precisely so, and it should protect the ecosystem of the forest.
Yeah.
Now, you have power. You need a bear afforestation. I did know baby. Okay, it's our project, no, our forestry commission. A plant a tree today. Okay. Ya ko baby Okana. Na ya ne beton forest. Adabraka. Mema men ka estate lands kra maton. Okay, friends a military lands. Okay, ka psychiatric lands. Ya ton NDC ton ma private developer. Ma men hwehwe figure ne kra na men bon show. Uyembe show mark. Don Dramani Mahama. Eton assassin no ma private developer. Eye Osu Children's Home. $12 million. I'm telling you. my producers and finding out.
And the minimum, I can't validate.
Yes,
it.
I am telling you in authority.
Asa, one more before one kwana beko.
Oh, Mark, me catch you.
Because media,
Mark, me see graphic online. Sorry, we part of Osu Children's Home. You're turning $12 million.
Okay,
I'm telling you.
Let me protect. Let me protect. Mami protect.
Assassin be okra. Omaton.
Mami protect.
Military land cry the border so boss aton. I'm a baby na fe. His Excellency, the former president, baby na he has to explain himself. Say military reserve land cry on ton ma eye ninia.
Mami issue disclaimer we why me pa so they work minimum that.
Me say our graphic online this I publish here. 25th of February 2016.
I can't validate.
That was the date that graphic online published this story.
And what about
$12 million? You don't have any problem. I have told you my source.
Okay.
So to the make an assassin. $12 million matter assassin no can answer me. It's me so Ghana ni bia utie me. So be catch us and another dan Kweku Fado. Ton Ghana assassin patros ni who?
Bet here we me ba be boy ni bit here. Put here we are amaleba unsu tie ne no. Na maybe sound say former lands and natural resources minister. Ye Randus of Hussein no can be. Yeah. The woman ye yentie na eduma bi nche meko amaleba on. Aje yana ne kasa ogana muntie so kwesi abode na ne kasa.
Yeah, because we're going to turn into ecotourism facility. Here, more land. So we couldn't give 193 to based on the memorandum the Omutani. Yeah, we couldn't give 193. Until you're scaling it down to 118. So you're more almost 118 acres of the periphery of the forest. Because when you go forest no, you can't change the character of the forest. The land was still land belonging to the forest reserve. Until when you sit down, which is not consistent with the details of standards of protecting the forest. And I wouldn't even see anything. Wouldn't even assassinate in Juma that will Juma they ever compromise the integrity of the forest.
Now you tia compensation mom dada. Nti based on what na no mu bisa and you decide say your mom assassin bi no based on what?
No, on bisa. So in my letter I said on compassionate grounds. Because I would say
ehumobro.
Why? Because that was 1921. Na Ghana population you're saying. Na omu family na omu do saying. No omu osu. And so as the government acquired that vast tract of land, it somehow deprived the Owu family a natural resource.
Okay. It's a way a young command ye Randus of Hussein. Or the two ja enkane na or your lands and natural resources minister. Onana yenini din komo Ghana muntie so if you dey try me that was your friend is saying Yawada no Thursday and yenino edi san komo no. Question to Amaleba. Your government at your motor forest. Why say adia yenim say a reserve na ye betim ye decided to give portion of the land that you say a annuity and remember the Owu family on the keyword compassionate grounds. Why? Let's say yes, idea. No, that's the question to
you. Jerry, sitting here, I will come to the question I want to know, but let me set this record straight. Let me make this comment before. We team in your command and some more canon. Miss Yafim. Maboto abomi pusa obi okasama buying, and of course say the ono okasa ono anu mu asama waka nso okanokre nso okanokre de sene papa oso ono na bi kasa nura na bi na asoma no omampine kufu ado anam so on betira ha na pay so on kasa nche Ghana for on behalf of President Kufuor. Pacho okasa man kabi o mekani nti o se ende free SHS nti balance diet hu hia bio balance diet hu hia o. I haven't condemned Gobe. In fact, maduani amidi no Papa, we me join to be or North Canisia, or Metro your point. But onipa di aduane baako consistently a busa dietitians no can show the effect on nipa health. And yet by fun say you have to eat a balanced diet. In order for your health to be good, you must eat a balanced diet. Now saying kwalana di gobe for over weeks and hardring. And you centered your whole education performance, you know, as a student in UK. Look, some people are genius. I am not unmindful about that. The junior brother did mechi too. Or no man so you calculator. He's naturally gifted or good in mathematics. Some people are naturally gifted. And it doesn't matter environment how the person will excel. But in class, we a teacher, I'm not an educationist. I've never been a teacher before, and I can't pretend to be a professional teacher. But for teacher for better now about the learning skills of Inkwalani in the class. They will tell you every class, every student is different. Some are fast learners, some are average learners, some are slow learners. Some even need more time, need a lot of demonstrations. So they are not going to be sink gradually, not pick information out with the man. And you can't just single out one student. Now, what you say student, as a standard measurement of more educational performance, and on top of it, you turn it as a political cane to hip NDC. Amazing and very interesting indeed. Now, when you can't buy on board home model education, go and check your history. Go and check your history. Polytechnics in the system, now 10 regions, as they then was. And that be technical universities, it was all built by one president, Rollins. He built them. Rollins built them in the year 2000. All the district capitals in Ghana had secondary and technical and vocational schools. Apart from that, major towns in the district had some. Adansia Krofum Secondary Technical, Ayabako, Mibra Riho, 1993. And then he serves in the Ghana Navy. These are the products coming from that school. Mampire for a promise here. 350 schools within 18 months in office. Yampala UDS campus. Barely 2 months to the elections, 2016. And what he saying? And we warn you. More free SHS, more kada wholesale implementation. It will bring a problem. More the policy by over 4,800 students drop out within the first year. What happened that? Or what occasion that
and what would drop out, saying? From where?
Over 4,000 students. One thing. Go and check the record. And collapse in the school.
One more drop. They
drop from school, from senior high school. I'm not dropping from senior high school.
How? Why?
How saying?
Because ain't taking a course,
ain't taking a course, but they drop. And Kuala drop. Some left the school and went home.
Oh.
I didn't go far. Or the saying, double track in the buy. Is it because lack of facilities?
Yes.
The Akwala or Ebia, Tempane constituency. Who the Akwana called this Kali you keep course. Okay, so one command board, no man a day. The man ain't high dying. Can that child cope with it? How many parents can cope with that? Renting rooms for more third or more teenagers. And teenage pregnancy for the first time went up among the students. Because of your less thought through and inconsiderate consideration of matters that we warn you about. The conference start challenges. You get it? We are not against free SHS. Never. Then this as a banya NC senior high schools. These schools say they are more. You can't afford. Polytechnics or the same. Nursing training college, teacher training college is an ESCB. Allowance. We never cancel allowance of any student. We even pay them more than what they were taking.
You cancel teacher training.
We didn't cancel it.
You did.
We didn't cancel it.
Don't
use the word cancel. Don't use the word cancel.
Please. President Mahama.
More media.
He
never did that. He never did that. See, I won't take it from you.
Politics. Please. Listen. Hold on. I will never listen to any interview granted by Paul Adomachra, maybe a journalist, meaning what went on. President Mahama added the presidency to online. You shouldn't play on intelligence. It's bad. It's bad.
Intelligence. And you counsel. Are you aware? Are you aware?
Okay.
Are you aware? A yes, substitution.
What do you mean by substitution?
Substitution.
Look at you guys.
What substitution? No, please. Let me explain myself. So I won't just here. I am coming from the NDC. I know what we did.
All right.
I know what we did.
Go ahead.
Allowances provided for a quota system, right? And it's a studio high school. Now someone admitted 500 students because of the quota system. Government made material based on the number of students. The government made material allowance somehow. And no, and a school here and they found Colorado school. We suggested that no, or we thought that no, we need more teachers because we are building more schools. We need more nurses because we are building more hospitals. And why are you expanding your health infrastructure, bringing help to the people, at the same time you are staffing an institution that will produce the professionals to man those institutions? And any year quota or the quota system in free war, any allowances in free war, any day teacher training or the student loans allowance at the best name, so that in any case, Legon and 20 teachers, University of Cape Coast and 20 teachers, winning by 20 teachers, KNUST and others. For the sake of equity, it does not make any policy wisdom or policy sense. Sam, Obibekwa Koje allowance, no be so beje loan, our money also every school. They are going to be awarded with the same certificate. If that is the case, why don't we move all of them at the same equal status so that OJ loan now the cost school Oba, you get a job to work, Oye Jumano now will your loan. And at the same time, you quota system in free war so that the student can enroll in their full capacity. When the MPP was promising to reintroduce the nursing training allowance when they come back, we asked them, upon introduction of the reintroduction of the allowance, are you going to maintain the quota system or you are going to take it out? They cleverly or cunningly avoided that question. And then the quota system is back. For from a real school, our best teacher training college, the next training college institutions are and which once I confirm BBA by several teacher license exams. Teacher near co school we are training what training exams so we know. MPP are buying saying go and write a licensure exams. One more the honor by a CV netta. Nipa by 100 coaches exams so near pass 10-19 in Cotton Field. These are the MPP people for you. A banya in Kanokre. No bet na one student are passing tea. One only a use one as a yardstick. Now on him. More textbooks here. More questions say more here. Someone. This is Maniba. This is Manjo Online. Oh, Matthew. This is Manjo Online. May 6, 2022. May 6, 2022. What's it? Most textbooks, past questions, government provided were full of errors. Free SHS graduate alleged. And Kwalana money books, no textbooks, no come out. No past questions, no textbooks. In any case, does it make sense? As we speak, Abaya changing syllabus, our own Yahoo textbooks in Falcon schools. No what term sika over 300 million or so they are quarter past questions. Does it make sense? The question in the textbook, we go to school to acquire knowledge. We don't go to school to go and solve past questions. But what? Huh? I am not saying that the past questions are not important because most of the books I read here.
When you past questions,
like Akiola, approaches series, the Akiola, and those books I use when we were in high school. At the end of the book, ABR, the last 20 pages, among the better past questions, so more objectives, more answers, no more the theory questions. Be able to account. So the better so read here. Those questions can guide you on how to answer questions on the topics you are being taught. So, exception and not the norm. But MPP government turn the norm, the exception to become a norm and make the norm no exception. That's the problem we have with you. And it's from Kwanyaka. Roman Sofo Penny Okruwa, my friend say. Is it Dr. Pamabaka, right?
Pamabaka.
Wabeka, Nancy, and Che, was a free SHS need to be reviewed. How many times the Charles Enkai? How many times the Nat Enkaye? How many times the Methodist bishops Enkaye? How many times Methodist bishops, right? I want to name bishops at the Methodist conference.
No, your Catholic bishop.
Catholic bishops. Good. Catholic bishops conference. Anybody to a Kroma, or Mokasa Mono do bedroom, or Moka a bem, or Moka. They have very well. No, what is against it? You see, education
challenges and
exactly. These are the challenges we are talking about.
Okay.
And it's a cancer challenges for let's review. Senior, it's not interesting that we are dealing with a sensitive area like education. Now I bind the policy, but for the past 6 to 7 years now, there is no policy document guiding the policy. You can't say NDC is against free SHS because it is the single leg policy the government is holding on. Everything about Akufo-Addo government, hangs on free SHS. Knock it down and the government is dead forever. Now, back to your question. We will deal with this substantially. First of all,
yes, sir.
Kobla, OSEI, OU family have approached the government, right? Number one, petition of the approach the government and make it available. That's number one. Number two, how many acres of land? And the so-called NDC government under President Mahama releasing how many acres are what was leased to the family? And as I see, I say, and I'm leasing out. And explain the difference to our listeners. But senior,
yes.
I'm penny Akufo-Addo on that buy no. I saw Moswa, my bantimo on the day. They think, yes, saw Moso, my bantimo on the day. And they think that they have a birthright to sell everything sellable in this country.
But would you admit, sir, the family approached your government?
I'll come there.
Maybe I'm the free bar.
Oh no, I am laying a foundation for my argument, so I'll come there. Don't have the problem with maybe I'm a free bar. I'm free bar, you don't determine where I'm a free bar. So.
But no, I have to determine. Said you will sway.
I'm not swayed.
Oh yes, man. I know you. Me was students have a trauma deal. Me try the basic school and
Uba studio. Now the teachers members. Now the teachers seminar
members. Me new munyina. Mo tiga nyina. At the moment I be chance ya man be to me nima. Baby I be chance ya free me baby o dey come. Anytime me twa bem. Me twa bem. Ah, me do bem.
Anyway, aban no say Ghana for your man in the brain near feature yes etin to score culture aban no. Everything sellable they want to sell. Mampene ku for the bet na kunwa so pen oje galamsey free mining some mamufon some Ghana for mau. Hey, look, senior, let me make this point forcefully. Ghana your mampene ku for na bush for dia o. And I feel so yemfa o mine no e ma wo no ne chebia bush no say Ghana no omo ye adwuma no mtua ka no mfa. Enye we campaign. A democracy ne de to aba e de obaye. And democracy so mrada ho. And so you onye lawless president. Not onye say a lawless lawyer, and not a lawfully law-abiding lawyer with a pedigree which he wants us to believe. Then the president must begin to do the right things using the laws of Ghana. In any case, Oba Galam say what Jeffrey to Mamufo send them all party for. Yes, ye Galam say we are. Ye may account to Mam or first half house because party yes according to Freeport Boating. Any Horace Awusi, is that the name? Party Jessica. Eko Awusi party Jessica. And then Galam say I say yen show yina say electricity company of Ghana one more did 334% rise in tariffs. Ede bano omo justification is say insuna say esa led omo dey say insunu any afro nti omo equipment omo dey no insunu they are rusting constantly that need to be changed.
Fast forward.
And therefore they need money to refurbish those equipment and give us clean water. Secondly, PDS Gabi Wachidakuye in the voice are not on negotiated PDF shareholding structure. Who is he? Is a government official? Mampene for the bush any.
It's a Ghanaian no bit.
Mampene and Ghanaian can sell a Ghanaian asset, Ghana asset.
No.
Under what capacity? In law, capacity matter the most.
Bida.
And they were negotiating it. at the end of the day, yes, of course, that's what I'm talking about. At the end of the day, the condition, you see G4 light bill or maybe over almost 1 year. First can so a caution crofobin somewhere. Yeah, Chia Emma. Or Chin who free war. No say a Japan deal. Or the Ghana box at a shop from any gold in including the Bayan Dache or the Kosia wa. What is Kagun bottom? Yeah, Chia Bana Chia 1 fee. And now here we are at Chemota Forest. Achimota Forest was acquired in 1921 for the Achimota School. Abani J assassination school, I think the record shows that the Owu family was compensated. Is it £4,000 or so was paid to them as at that time?
Yeah.
I think it was a huge sum of money. And the £4,000 and that for more. But I'm for your £4,000. What could pizza?
The records, so much I say a part of the acquisition.
Very well. In 1927, and the colonial government in here said there's an adjoining lands. That was the way they used adjoining lands. And so I said that one. They would need it for a foreign reserve. So the processes were followed, and subsequently the land was acquired. And Achimota Forest Reserve have remained a forest from that time till date. Abambia Fanasankai, Ghana Bay independent since March 1957. Kwame Nkrumah by the Nidia Trim, Akufo ne papa ne Buzia so Omampene Akufo papa ne Buzia, almost the Modia Betrim, a champion Akufo Mina ba Rollins Abomina Bekoy. The first time Achimota Forest became an issue started from former President Akufo. No can say, or person will boo forest in a gu, nor the Central Business District. So be you Makola de Ako, I don't know. Anything. A binding bond not gonna say obey Sadi and a pet. No, who family you muti no. A bind. Forest like the Magana bino. Ya found Magana binds on farm build the Central Business District. Yet the mouse also would the year foreign reserve. Now, sir, would the buy Central Business District there? Then the government of Ghana have reneged and deviated from the intended purpose for which the land was acquired. Isn't he? You hear compensation. They went through certain documented processes. At the end of the day, a memorandum of understanding was signed between the government of Ghana, led by His Excellency former President Kufuor, and the Owu family. That was at the tail end of the regime, 2008.
Yeah.
And I'm Miss Bai. Miss Bai don't say no. Me, I don't intend to have any interest in the Chimota Forest. My only interest in say, acquire Chimota Forest, purposely as a foreign reserve. And to me, as a man, mean to me, for forest and before phobia. And don't that agreement remains. I don't think the government agrees. Next time, you find Sanka. And San say, Abino agree, say, it should remain a foreign reserve as was originally acquired to be, all families to pull it back. Because their interest was that government want to use that place for a different project. And if that's the case there, government have deviated from the purpose for which the land was given. They said, we will need a compensation.
They didn't pull back.
They
didn't pull back.
That's it. What's with the Bay Business District? And they will pull it back. But see, I am coming there. I am talking me mouth stage after stage. Okay? Miss Bayano or say, and remaining forests are all found near same room. And until 2012, NDC promised in the manifesto that portion of the forest will be converted into an ecotourism park. 2013, when that issue started, in fact, Mr. Kwesi Pratt Jr. and other environmentalists raised a lot of alarm. And then the DC government decided to say, we will not even do it any longer. But the old family a petition said they need the portion of the land which they determined as peripherals. And I think is it 193 acres was released to the family. In fact, almost a forest in the is it 491 or 7 acres? You get it? And the NDC government under former President Mahama released 193 at the Owu family. But that release portion said they cannot use it for any other project except
118, according to Unis Office, 118.
193
was approved by former President Kufuor. And one mobile number review no say no, they deserve 118
rather. Okay.
According to Unis
very
Office.
well, very well. 118. 118 na release they could not use it for any different project apart from idea about preserving the ecosystem of the forest. Now NDC have left office and the MPP for Aba. No matter who say NDC even began a certain process. Now process now you begin no. We can then fish in the muddy waters. And now quickly, develop an executive instrument. Develop an executive instrument. And out of that executive instrument, say they are now going to release, I think, 361. And the MPP should answer the question. One, executive instrument that President Mahama signed declassifying the forest as a reserve of the wafer.
President Mahama said executive.
President Mahama said executive. Say Busa Omo. Omo say Mahama the status tone at the forest.
President Mahama
say
executive instrument.
Good. That's the executive instrument that President Mahama signed. None. Did President Mahama government took an action to declassify and seize Achimota Reserve as a forest? Did we do that? Okay, the land according to who interview also was granted to Honorable former Minister of Lands and the former MP, Honorable Yunus of Husseini Esquire. Say, government of Ghana under the auspices of former President Mahama released 118 land.
Yes.
And then they could do 300 plus.
Okay, but that's it.
Additional lands now about the county. One more than my
okay.
And Obaka said there should be a master plan, and the Owu family cannot sell the land now. Without the approval of the minister. And you be a land tenant system Ukruma. The really Abaya Jamasa will release your mamia. They don't. I decide. Sinejari.
Yeah.
May Thomas Asna me here minister to approve me land. Maybe to mama. Now only Owu family no. But we should mama Nipa 5 or me mpini
Meba say. Higher need. No, me care. Wait, Mamenko, your friend is say. Kwamra Mavo, Kwamra, the forest. The tip and I'm a boy, and so the question is, I'm already can oppose the acreage. Because I want to know a problem. Why 118? I've had in a quarter six. Why I'm sure you are Obisu Babane 450. Ah, I couldn't even.
Maybe I ask them about my minka way in few too. Amariba Eka about the education service. Or say the education PSHS. Or say I'm a year student number I drop a minimum so kaya.
Or send them a drawn attention.
Yes, but you see, sometimes no a better passing statement, but it's a back. Emeti Ankwande, remember it you what they said, your kind of. Just a minute. A little statistics. 2016, student population, no more SS Mina, 274,263. 2017, you did PSHS by implemented yet. And about 289,207. Fast forward, 2021, in fact, records I'm checking yesterday, statistics are available, 2071. Menoka say 2021, sorry, thanks for the correction. 2021, Menoka say student population 446,321. Ghana Nibia Utemi. Me say 2016, 274,263. And that dia Menoka say. And 2022 figure can am mao. Make 2021 figure am mao because I know on record of WAEC. And yet 446,321. What's the differences now? A whole 100
almost double.
Almost double.
It's a fact. Say
school
intake.
Very good.
Yeah, it's a fact.
It's Michelle.
Okay, and as the host,
it batters the point when I put the figures across. That's what I say. Tamaiba and Yano Quarry and this rather student population a double again. Now I say a year training allowance. You buy and your mama can review na rather why a friend is a student loan and allowance because some of the own TSC said other a year tertiary institutions the loan other na teacher training for and a nursing for choir mom allowance. You see, when you don't give birth to something, you don't understand the policy. Amaleba. It's sunny say training allowance, a year teacher training allowance, nursing training allowance, and you want to implement our policy. No, into mon TSC, need the reasoning behind it. Yura, a year His Excellency, the former president, John Ejekumbu for and introduce our policy. I mean, show when not ye. The attorney say, Obi University. Our opportunity so apply a jume bia or pet. Can any out me? Obi University and a polytechnica. It may be a organ bia out me apply be. But who teacher training you are limited. And your training, a teacher classroom number coach radia. And if I be now call. So we nursing training and your hospital and abako ye juma. And if I now call. And these services are classified as essential services. So you need to motivate them. It's me pacho obi owe a degree, obi owe polytechnic. Ultimate funny and compare obi owe a teacher training and also obi owe nursing training. No one can say degree 4G allow AGYEMAN alone. Into almost on me pacho debi. Degree 4 no timi apply may be ope. But nurses for no and teacher for they are limited. Now there ya kran is a degree. Who ejuma no nya efa so nya ejuma otamale a opa na ukọ obians jo he na nim so we lesson we teacher training a buy the post to echo be akọ sa wo fa hudie na buy na gie free won se no e wo sa buy no kwa bi so de e compensate to abrawo school mu enu tin ye say ye mo allowance ma ye mo loan so if you don't bet something and you don't understand it yen ye the policy ni buy yen ye ti ase yen need the reasoning behind the policy. You can't compare the two. No, entirely different. Again, now kind of friends and licensure exams. If you don't know, I'm telling you, licensure exams is a good policy. Let me repeat myself. Licensure exams are a good policy. Right? Teacher training, unless you don't respect a year professional. So you classify will be as professional. Catch me say Ghana hanum and now you see hanum. When you find a professional, only on top professional examination. A more example. Who call Legon Law School? Who real law school ni real? No one call a year more caller and call your professional exams. You are not called a lawyer. Mark me one.
That's correct.
Me more another example. Who call a career architect a year degree? I work in USC and not any other institution. No one call the professional exams. Any now certificate. Ama stamper. You are not classified as an architect into me. And signing obi building plan and my own fan call assembly my approve. These are professionals and we want teachers equally to be classified as professionals. It's in your licensure exams neighbor. Now I buy your licensure exams in buy. Sabi when do my bro? Who him say licensure exams out of this policy? Every year be your mom 12 million every single teacher. So I'm find research. In fact, abandoning the policy nebano, there are others who are in the system. Maybe Omeni, Omufi said they don't want to run there. 12
million, say.
You want 12 million, 1,200.
Aha.
Make that in quantity.
Teachers.
A year when my mom would tell me for class and okay 12 million on Betias. By a kind let's say 1,200. One quantity a million, back 12 million. And just got 12 million. I don't know about say, teacher plan which are the other. Amu say, Amu person metro licensure exams because it is strictly for those who are now going to move into the teacher training scheme. Amu that no Amu person metro. One so control you enjoy the 12 million. Then mum say who say won control. Abani so ni wa bro. Abani some ma obi a control obi a 6 million. Million mark. Maku 6 million. Afi bi abani the more free. So also fire our research kakra. It is to make them to be known and classified as professional. Now on sound so my bro, esamo musika, edia so massive to do their research. Me feel say I was say a bo NPP aban so. Near born and now down kwaku fado aban so. Because sebe adia oye, a beme teacher for no oma kwadare, a ya disuemu. No much say a mebunu so I'm almost so matiase. Near mebunu any abaya in penipa. so at say no car by friends say Achimota lands so na do aton Achimota lands o ka wie crowd so owu family kwa mo hwe mu a obi crowd the adodan kwa
on cancer
me na say metia no
oh now back on the program so
okay the mama come
say na wo be ka gu
mama come say mama come say na dey tell say
god o kan na mama
ko dan kwaku fado and then na NDC for enkamfa no who can po say even lawyer crowd NDC for so lawyer me kai pa say proud to 2016 election yen nuanu NDC for na be a minister a former minister say na be MPs etro krata tin e de kwa broche say yen be che baby na do call the law school wanti papa ide na mon kan fa no mo kan fa no say sabe papa endruboni kra onumbi endruboni kra otombi den na mon kan fa no ene Ghana fashion no nyam I the president inte now NDC for be catch me say na do ba beton eye Achimota asasema ni busha fa nyam wawa because they have said worse things obi enim say okọ Ghana law school ene Ghana law school okọ constitutional law there is none than Nanado obi a ye bono in terms of ye refer no eye the cases constitutional law there is none than Nanado then so NDC for e catch Ghana for nyina say Nanado law school kura de onko bi da na mpono law school kura mpono so akobia on che ne classmate it is some kasa asem we e fa no ho a enya me ho wa na mo mameka ma Ghana for nyina nti ase say Achimota land no NDC time John Mahama ye president and no ma executive approval executive approval say you betimi dey assassinate dey amom
but EI be na that so na EI be
na say esu EI and esu executive approval
okay
father say or the mom ye buy ye no
mom 118 why 361
member so
say ho no
member so me nya any problem ye buy ye no EI na ye dey aba no e shane say the person Ghana for nyahu say e two distinct in terms of peripheral no ye no kwani EI o peripheral na anu ye no kwani EI say no ye betimi e dey ama private developers ene eye the old family ye wi no so ya sound dia hyemu say development be e be koso hobia no ye making sure say to be consistent to the preservation of the forest in the forest nankasa no ya hyemu say even all your developments can make sure say you protect the ecosystem ye wi en siwa ya san so ya another EI say they ya preserve no ye making sure say eno e best stand still as a forest because 1821 executive instrument a omo ye no say one sakremu a and share the specifics a one sha unyo obi bone e be di yeso a obe take advantage thereof no aye nyama basa nti ya san sakremu say reservation na enya part of the peripheral no it remains as a forest then be on a best catcho it me slow
okay
obi anton Ghana asase bia
all right
yan ba ye kra ya forestation ya fa Ghana fo a ye twa mo ka omu dua ndua e make sure say afforestation ndua be de e be koso e wo Ghana no
thank you
it me sorting this for some kasa asem a eye hudu brother sem omon ka omasem
ma me kwa ma so 0302243540 0302257902 amaleba me mano ayo 4 solid hours cram yes just an answer me besa amaleba memo final comment why memo time now they I present your final comment mama ko amana so me ba so ma che
hello ma gari
yeti o be ma yanko
idea di ni me ka se free sender me and say me say we keep for o chairman den the bi o bia me kira no don bo bi orozo for general secretary bi e say delegate ni mo ne ki don ba ngo e na o de say over chapters global orozo for national treasurer national organizer me say delegate no na ma gari papa we em say why fertilizer ye bi ko so ezo nde Ghana no o mo amo hu de wi amambo enim eye zoom lion papa no ebi ese ekwafo no o mo mani enko o ma o mo pe no fertilizer e de egu o
man ono so be na advert na de awo kekan de enu zu free
me ekwafo no na me bo a o ngo me no mi ye bi
to aso yeti
okay na o de say ama riba o se o hwan o ho no enne ni kate bi na waka ne yame no kwani se me kate tata ne e kata papa yame elim na embata what can radio to communication MDC and he say we also me say na when ya tema enya dia ebe ya na
o dia time se sen
ebra o ka say o de say o kan tem fa na na do ho e ma wo ka kan je o twesai wo no aka say o twesai e fe de o twesai tanzam na o kan enye papa wo ka sem
na obi aka asem no watwe asan na ano no kra no wani atem eye na konwa na oba beka bibi na meka che ni say me ma ne nko ho na obo na na do din na me say e ma ne mbo ekufu ado din just like that sir enye ni tipen no o twesai no ka sorry
Jerry make that thing wanga sa wo free o mi say if a wonim embenism sana bob pagilidinisa
o san na me draw attention a opa anwo chewa o twesai
me ka to so no that wo yes of me na wo de tan wasem no yade a NDC for
okay me da say okay be ba choma che
me jo so Mr. Magdalene Pacho what you say
na me adom yetio
ya wada wa konta Michael Zuma say me nchia wo ma no
makonta papa na masen so ne honorable Hawa Kumsen me makonta no o ka tira me say me makonta no nya papa
okay wa konta onya papa
na wo betima ban program so aba be de say makonta sa makonta papa sa wo
sorry sorry Mr. Speaker Pacho o dem Pacho
kan wa sem ne enko
Bagari mamenjia Bebra Amaraba Katen said no cross am Africa so baby MP ni tutu no o chia na pa na me che na bofu so ampo ma di ndibra laji shere need you do ni yama na Anthony Bright me nta me che ompa na du so jare opani katie me fomwa na watwe bi asikwan no so unim set training colleges MPP abamba ye no enipa dodo a omofa eye student no oma reduce no Majeri me poa kachem sa me poa any training school bia nanka efa more than 500 efa 500 400 MPP abamba ye no oma tiso e dia ba 200 100 and 150 omo fa normal nipa dodo na kane no na NDC abamba no so omo fa oma reduce ejebe den ana omo tima ka kire se ye tutuya na jondamani ma am enye no e dia ma omo no na no mo enye bi wa mo ba en so mati nipa no so abawe e corrupt abanya me say sa ati mo taje bibia no omo de be confuse me ka to no ko so mo ton enye bibia no pese omo ye ko no kata so se project ana omo de to kro
na ete wo wa ban NDC so de ma omo na no so e ton na no omo ton
openi kasie baby MPP abandi free omo de ba no eno na ma ye hu no se ko
okay me da say mama for next one hey am for yi that way you mama je me ba jo ma je
mo so me ba jo
okay yetio
na min chia MPP no si ono bi o ya chia no na min chia you adam kulitra mountain na
your friend no Kwabenamafo MPP no your friend Kwabenamafo
eja Kwabena me chia papa and I'm in chair and can get out you for Canada. You are army attention. Also, one more the Baba. You Funa, I am for you get out you Funa. The Abronia 44 is qualified. He is going to be over 40 years. You have been over the Kraha. Yes, wrong. The people I am you flew for. No, so you some more, my God. My God. Nothing training, electrical training is now good school. Still, they have form, yeah, careful. You don't find a son or more. Ndema eni for entu buto Uganda fuoni ultimo keshira ultimo nyama hoso keshira nenye amamo na mwangu so ena kono na mko IMF no ndia chete ni no allowance mu twa mu ekele tin allowance ma ngo ebi school on jito no omunye di na magde na ata wate me say en kala bwa na wo ni say yes at this was on ko sin wo on ko for laptop wo na laptop no e ya branch dia magdali in case I have a call Robina on the laptop, I blocked up a quarter. The yatin said, I better go to Quanya Oba. Now, you never call so for the police was on Emma that the clock would do on home. Now, we come go there, dancing, and one form. I don't want to contrast. I have bland channel. I got bland channel for the feminism. And the better for say, woman, mechanic French. Okay, of course, was Samaya. Police know who don't put up with the Jamestown. I'm going to find out who them, but if you want to get shot, mass and I family. That's wrong.
Medal same. And I'm a con and I would send a council. My contact phone back on no. Ache.
Yeah, no, am I can say.
Nyame adomo.
Oh, boy, who made papa, me ding Eddie Collins, the cassette free, my body, basically, a friend, Tabru. Them a culture say, I could point out to my deputy communication officer, or to do. I mean, here, the assistant chairman Aziz, Daniel Ashite, and a Pfizer, fantastic team. Here, share, right, the NPP communicators, na Omo Kasa, Sabi. I am a Ghana for Bisa one say, Sabi Sabi, to Momo Ghana for, or how are your name would it's no Omono, Anna Sabi, Yahufen or Moody. Hey, Mike, and yes, it grow, and yes, you am Kasa radio, so can you see any? In a hoot chair, it's all to a giant talk. If a human crowd were him, what could they be one about the Kujumina Koshe? You won't was this one. We see car and so in the year to be full stop. The idea is to every Juma Bessie, you boy a day. What's that boy? Don't say boy a day. You got petrol, you boy a day. You did you boy a day. You dead, boom, in the red, high. You're fine. The not paying up for the opposition. This is the year taxation to production. Shall do vote a win year 2016. And you're massive. Now you're comparative 2020.
Okay.
Now, way now would you break it to
May I say. Maybe I show my chair. You too.
Chairman McGee.
Yes, sir.
What do you know to Pachi Masumo Taifa?
Okay.
And Mamefa Aquenya in Aminchia, Honorable Habib, Baba, Dramani Oka, so Amichia, Minakupon Kapapa, Aminchia, Ayabia for Tabuaka, Chairman of Fusu Ampofon, and a Chairman Joe, incoming Deputy Communication, Ashama Constancy. Chairman Chame Maminana Ampem, on any Eastern Regional Youth Organizer, who call Lua West Achimswa, their Honorable Tortis Mame. And ultimately, my DJ bro, the commander of the grounds. Chama Magi, Mpempi na memaka se, mi tutu pachi. Minti wu Chama Magi, enkoso anyeti bonkoso. Because unim de enu nyansa. Wu program pe, ena Syria call a fan phone, na we uremua, no nyako mayare. Wu program pe, upa ya research na she. Ntusha college ni real program wa ni GS on kwan de kasa no e kire se udamu fo anyankopon kan e di asem na ba ye kan ubisa miami comrade amaliba yanso internal election ye di democracy bi ye di fair grounds fair play about politics mo Ghana enunti bo bi nkase ye di Mahama share NDC kon da bio e party no ne Ghana for na say this time no I bring ye the castle and ye kasa keto this time no John Dramani Mahama epe any bit magic to Yama NDC me kura met ma contest flag bearer na yes but everywhere no John Dramani Mahama into democracy at yasin mo bi na dey say almost the peace be share constituency be kon chinchina chin say ono eno pe the bit me the chaos about internal wranglings ya fa no to me pacho see a case Achimota Forest will be Tonga, a dear near Samana. And evidence Amaya Hulu, airport residential, and as airport lands, Yamfa be a Magdan. So on fine their private and Yama. You see, I will be painting a boss road in the bar, who are in a near ton chain. A dear Sam Nabayaka, you see, all family now, a bar will refer to Nukrano. It doesn't exist.
Okay.
Your own family be almost free or so.
But that's same. I mean, for next one, I'm saying we don't have all the time. In fact, last about 20 years, match.
Yes, sir.
You too, Mr. Kote.
Yo, but that's my Magdalene. Tell Chifu Nana Pay. Then you have to Paticano. Maybe it will be a fair program. I mean, if you are Abradi, was on my account, the boss of the payment. The chairman didn't get brain. You will be a penny channel near my city. The chair that pay. Margery.
Yes, sir.
Those said the Nama Esi Kosu or Gana Haya. It was said Nanadu. in the Busia they came to loot this country. I didn't think I make us. They were for two bebra, Yashi at home. Asika bem ye Oma we the Boma we bra. To be a funny guest fund. She can't come on any schools, a new school in Yamanyama. And I do the Akako Sawa 15 years. Another fund, your friend Esla. I know energy sector, a Kadia Ababo, electricity, petrol in Yamanyama. Gas for 20 years, she kept a Kowa. Yadi church, your son, a Canada energy sector. And I do the Akako Sawa 15 years. Nanado Ababusia 350 billion. You need your dear. Or see, so when you in that year, or 3 seconds the year of Ghana. So you in that Ghana is a problem, NASA. But you live a second of 4 call, then a 4 on coffee. Oh, yeah, or see a Japan. Your mineral resources. Your gold, your diamond, your bauxite, manganese. Or see, on the Coco Sawa, you live the poor Sawa, no, and they look here to be anyone. Omako deal with $500 billion. Active motor, forest, a down in 1921. Abambia for the Sankaye. Nanado did the boost of us, oh, quite fast, as yet. Omako form business, over family, they are part of quarter family. Osufo about position ye ni owu fam de bia wosu na na do ni wo bu safo but better be gonna for the ayo
Yo, Mr. Kote. That's it. Why? Yo, me that's pa. Ma me for last one na me brena so. Madam Roma. Me pa cho ma che.
Me jo so da what is say?
Na me adom be ma.
Ele who say we Dr. Newman ni
Yo.
community. Etia the drama for. Na person chia eye anti Ghana Francis Ghana ada for first vice Mr. Akra. And I feel so honorable Alango District Martin. Also, Damia Dumne Benson, also Ebeko. And I feel so a my Mr. Banquai Boa, go for national chairman, and I call in Sniama, and so go for a national treasure. Debbie, I drink us here. There will be a best routine. Is no. Uni Bibi. Mr. Coty, Rebecca Sadibri, and some kind of ya pass or no one buying for a Timothy Forest, you are not buying a YouTube Munoka say. Unia Jimpa, and now all decide to marry to me. None of that by now, or you two mono, or what time say no musician, and said one also abandon Jimpa, and I'm on Magana. Share, Mike, I mean, can be so. But a political party, Biani Ghana, our bar or money here, dear, and then I come up to SNMP buying. And that done qua, Papa, that will buy when you have a frat, said you have no way, Pessica. And I said, we will free, said you have a young and Capapa Bayano. Free education is key. A baby Bresso, former president, Mama Bresso, necessary or dear free education, never heard more. What the water in the film, my fire. And I said that be there for Mutia tax. As to tax, the name of the Faso. It may have free education, myself, who would be an old battle school, my own Rabani, and catch for museum. Now, would now Paris up at the bay? And for like school, or more would be tracked to a BC. Was my tia or registration fees now? Feeding with your Matia. That career, boy, and then Catitua, our man, a banner facing the host obey about Magana. And what I thought that put to do away a year if it is more Mussy, and I got my Tuesday. I go first to say, previous government Abano, for which civic and one Gana, who used to accompany my year. A penny said, so I do wish to see if it is made one more. You know, buy a Chimaya Bano. About the boy about so my idea said coming to my name, we can't let us more refer to one come out of you know. A baby be send a better refer that to me for better first and part another dunk by no. But baby my it was if you do mamma and so in the be no. What's the period that would have broke one out there? Oh, Rashama or and this one.
Madam say Anna Yade a year Jumediano, Yade see with need 100.9. A year ASEM the kind of woman basso, a year Cabana or final comment in your
my final comment is a Ghana for Mr. Remo. Mamunti NDC for propaganda. Anado enya de oton asase bia document nyina kyerɛ sɛ 2013 na family no a petition na NP na John Mahama ditu mu the buy ne nso abe EI sɛ the peripheral ne de on betumi den develop na rather apart from the peripheral area na still remain say a forest no it still remain as a forest na yen ye beton forest nke ba yen start afforestation na finally minua Moses Abo oko biom as national youth organizer na me adoma NPP delegates Mr. Se monkai no na monto ne so aba no nsam bedi mmebu nenum na me adoma 2024 ndim yenim yen kopa nkunim de bra na oko ballot paper ne nso so a Moses Abo a oko for Greater Accra Regional Youth Organizer order number 1.
Okay, that's Amaleba. Yes, sir.
Breaking news, Aban said Ghana yeka. Go do 290 billion Ghana cedis. Asalanka yankoponi da 391 billion Ghana cedis. Asalanka yankoponi da. Atiefo, bonsumo o. Mampeni Akufo-Addo say, ahokyiri bia eni krom ha. Sanso no one main in Ghana for ina main. No so come na maf so me kan kire mo say. Ma ho kire na mo se mo ho akire mo NDC for na eka na mo ne enti sa. Enu nti sa wo a wo team na pay. Wa tie program na be si sa bre. Ade a chen so bottom eya. Wa abu asem na no yi ano na fa. Na kai biom. Say abanya onye prepared say obeji no fum so atumu no. Sabani ni ani so do hunu bia so a ode mpuntu beba.
Okay.
No mampani Akufo-Addo ye prepared so best system magana for what won. Atrasem biom ni say ano ya asembusa mi busa mi ni okobana mafo wanya no. Development of the forest no yen sidan e wo wiem, sidan e wo forest ni mu. It is the development of the forest no as a chere say forest no ya ton ama abusuafo a ye chafa oni mo wu ahenda. Gentlemen, as one of the top five.
We are sure say aban betime.
Aviation land, one of the ton ye.
Aton.
One more ton ya ma. One be sure kudwa so. Benjamin Seti Hughes, former Speaker of Parliament. Mangu dua sini fie wo to 2 years to mangu dua de koi. Flower pot now to start the koi. That is MPP for you. Je kontanya obi che bi lamte. Bi obi en go pon for the credit
okay, medase.
Ne bangla wo tim, o tom an ho sa toy.
Medase na tie message sini bia o ma send ya ma. When say fellow Ghanaians, let's support our security service for to police our country very well. To Professor Amiya Ekunfi. Amico Spelele, A.K. Howard was also peace must prevail in Kranza. The thorough investigation must be conducted on Albert Donko's death. Amico Spelele. Bukaila Jonas also I personally support the idea of instant shooting and killing of suspected criminals and armed robbers. There is no need to arrest them. Use the nation's resources to feed them around or in the name of investigations, which later becomes a foolish case. This will even deter potential armed robbers to refrain from such inhuman acts. Masa, that's Mukala. That's where we can, you don't know. When you're armed robber, I said, armed robbers be a journey on my baby throw money, your boat to your kuwan, I'll be home. Wait, say Jerry, good morning, please. To bring down the political wranglings of the regions of the political parties, what's it saying? Ambonsa Prof, MPP need competent executives to break the aid. We have to change our general secretary and replace with the hardworking and selfless Justin Kodia. Ishaba Nelka, also special greetings to Commander Jeff Kasim, incoming Greater Accra Nasarako organizer. The Ghanaians should reject the name John Mahama. Obi Krasui also me attack you. Also, McJerry, why do you like attacking NDC people? I also am Malabati and Emre. You think I'm attacking and go hear me? Oga Willie, also the government of President Anado has put in a lot of effort to turn things around from what the situation used to be at the time that we came into office. That's Oga Willie. Bofake, or say, because of propaganda, NDC, Ombetna opposition at chair. We say Kofodia, or say Eastern region there, Ubia say Chairman Kojo Boateng. That's By him, Henry so say last 3 weeks, one more sorry na police for Baho. They were in church when 2 policemen entered the compound. When we asked of their mission, they told us that one of the routine checks. Okay, so I don't show the year because they say the woman. Okay, I do for Hannah Medisi, within the McJerry or say AGYEMAN. It is said that my pious be the Bansene Naomi or Benowa. It is said that my Dr. Father Dixon na executive producer, my channel manager, Kwesia Boaje, or name is supervisor. Sarah Son and my general manager, but Dr. Father Dixon na Chidom. What would see me while texting ye, Yadamasama Moshe on Facebook, Yadamasena, me Adamada Sene, Yabesensia was semi de castle. Yankopon, Inshira, Obibia, DJ Toxic, Eba Babe Bon, Yum Sabria, be Pijami Moin, Yami